Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Monday, my friends. Apparently that baggage cart does not give a shit that it is Monday. He went right underneath the plane, through the stairs, no problem. We are boarding the aircraft. Welcome aboard, friends. Thanks so much for coming to hang out today. Bomb Tech, good to see you. Abraham, good to see you. AJ, welcome. Captain USA, good to see you. Aired, welcome. Professional player, welcome back. Captain Will, good to see you, man. Two Wicked 14, good to see you. No, what's up, my friend? AJ, good to see you. Fly Dad, welcome. Tony Baldo's in the house, good to see you, my friend. Vat001, good to see you. John Zander, welcome. Yuckfu, good to see you. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Aired, good to see you. Lone Sparrow, welcome back, my friend. Ryan Barbarek, good to see you, my friend. Flatboy's in the house, good to see you, man. Flight Hungry, good to see you. Ryan, the Midwest Outlaw, good to see you. Living on a Player, welcome. Joel, Videos Around the World, welcome. IKEA Biscuits, welcome. Greg Elwell, good to see you. Rohan, good to see you as well, man. Thanks for suggesting yesterday, Rohan. That is the exact flights that we're doing today. Welcome, friends. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. Obviously, as you can tell here in front of us, we've got the beautiful Wizz Air A320 doing some real-world Wizz ops from Budapest up to Warsaw, back to Budapest. Should be a great day of flying. Very much looking forward to this one. Should be great. Mox, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Scupty, good to see you as well. Scoopty, good to see you, man. Welcome. Hope all is well. Looks like we have some ATC that just popped on as well in Budapest. So that should be good. We should be able to get some ATC clearance out of Budapest. And then en route to Warsaw. It doesn't look like we have any ATC down in Warsaw, but that's okay. I'm sure that we can manage. Looks like they're arriving and departing on the 13 lefts and rights. What did I plug in on SimBrief? I think I have 13 left for departure on SimBrief. Good. Okay, cool. All should be good. Rydog, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Nick, good to see you, man. Jose, good to see you. Jody Doc, welcome. Living on a Player, good to see you as well, man. Welcome back, my friends. Hope everybody is doing well. Let's go ahead and jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. We are expecting about 1 hour into Warsaw today, so not the world's longest flight, not the world's shortest flight either. But it should be a nice balance in between, about an hour each way. So let's get our external power on. Battery switch 1 and 2 goes on. We'll go ahead and get our adheres over to the nav position, left side, right side, and center. Beautiful. Flip this over to capped. We're going to go ahead and grab our ground control. Crew supply can come on. Nav and logo lights on. EPU master start switch on. No smoking to the auto position. Alarm emergency exits, and we'll go ahead and bump our cargo heat to the aft position. Beautiful. Let's go spend some time on our electronic flight bag. Hit up our Phoenix tab. We'll go ahead and import our flight plans. Kind of dig the livery. The Wizz Air livery is actually really nice, man. Yeah, it is a nice livery. It looks really good on their A321s and the Neos as well, so keep that in mind for when we get the full release of the A320 Neo. We'll definitely be doing that for sure. Yeah, 171 passengers, 2,600 kilograms of cargo, 5,900 kilograms of fuel. Go ahead and load the aircraft. We're going to go instant because we are boarding via GSX, so we'll just get that so it gets all the weights into there. What SOPs do you follow? None, really. I don't work in an airline. I've never worked in an airline. I don't really follow any SOPs or anything like that, man. Kind of just my own, how we make it work. Cool, that all looks good. Let's come down here to the McDo. We're going to go to the init ref tab. We're going to go and do our init request. Call sign today, Wizz 9105. Good, we'll throw that up into there. Beautiful, and you can see here, Budapest over to Warsaw. Good, all is set there. Wizz 9105 as well, our alternate EPKT. Good. Cool, let's go to init B page. We'll plug in some information over here now. We're looking for 60 point, we'll call it 60.4 and 30.9. So 60.4/30.9. Good, we'll bug that up into there. And we're looking for, we'll call that 6 on the fuel. It's 5980, close enough. We'll round up a little bit and put that into 6,000 kilograms. Good. Cool, that's all set. I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and switch over. We do have the ATIS. We've got ATIS information India. We're departing on runway 13 left, so perfect. Good. Smoke weed, turn on bat. Smoke more weed, turn on the emergency lighting. Well, no. Let's get in the air before we start token. Get in the air, and then we can have a nice little toky toke. West straight to Papa Westray is the shortest ever completed. It was 53 seconds. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. Like, I don't know. Wouldn't that make more sense to just have like a little ferry or something that like shuttles people across? A 53-second flight. I feel like they're burning more fuel than any income would be possible with that. You know. Nicholas, good to see you, my friend. Yes, it's been a long time coming. It's been a real long time since we've flown into Poland, so I apologize for it taking so long. But nonetheless, we are here today, flying into Warsaw. It's always a great time. Okay, approach 122975. We've got 122975, ATIS information, India. Let's go ahead and grab our clearance, shall we? I'm just going to grab this quickly so I don't have to write down my departure, because it should be the same departure. Fingers crossed. Let's give them a call. And who is this? It's going to be Budapest approach. Budapest approach, good evening. Wizz 9105 with ATIS information, India, IFR 2 Warsaw, please. Turn that down a little bit. Excuse me. Maybe he doesn't want to speak to us, chat. Flight plan, departures, 13 left. Litk 2 Bravo. What we're looking for.
90105 Budapest approach, good evening. Information India is correct. Clear dive for destination Warsaw, Koch 5 via Litk 2 Bravo departure route from the runway 13 left. Visual climb 7,000 feet by the QNH 10007. And your scope is 4242.
All right, Wizz Air 9105 cleared into Warsaw via the Litk 2 Bravo departure. Then as filed, departing 13 left, initial climb 7,000, squawk 4242 QNH 1007.
Wizz Air 90105, rear bank correct. Please report when ready for start and push.
Ready, we'll advise when ready for start and push. Thanks. Wizz Air 9105. Okay, good. Got our clearance. All that is good. Into Warsaw. It says that they want us into runway 29. I can never remember what the actual... Yeah, it's not 29. We want 33. 33 is the main runway, not 29. I don't think they use 29 very much. And if they do use 29, it's usually for departures, if I'm understanding correctly. So we're going to plan for runway 33, so it's going to be the ILS, and then we have to kind of look at here. Let's go to approach, and do we want the Zulu or do we want the Yankee? What is the difference? Not much of a difference. Cool. We'll just expect the ILS Zulu 33. ILS, actually, let's do the ILS Yankee because it's right there. So the ILS Yankee 33, we're going to be on the logged 5 something arrival. Logged 5 uniform arrival. There we go. We'll select that. Approach vias Whiskey Alpha 534. If we look at the approach, I thought I saw Whiskey Alpha 534. Yeah, it's right there. Whiskey Alpha 534. So that is correct. That's what we want. We'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Cool. Flight plan's done. Go back to our NITREF tab. Cost index today, our usual, 35, but we're going to set 5 for our climb. Just better climb performance with a lower cost index. And we're going up to 340, 34,000 feet today. So we'll bug that up in there. Looking good. Init B page is plugged in as well. We'll go to our performance limits now. We'll come over here. We'll grab our departure performance. Great, by the way, this is a payware scenery, guys. Great performance at this airport for Budapest. Actually really nice as well. 13 left. Surface conditions are dry. We're going to go with the flaps 1 departure today. Force token out, anti-ice off, packs on, sync load sheet, sync live weather, and we'll go ahead and calculate our V speeds today. Boarding is complete, so that is perfect. Let's go ahead and spool up the EPU while we're sitting here and doing our calculations. 51, 51, 52 on the V speeds. 151, 151, 152. Good. Transition altitude is 10,000 feet here in Budapest, I believe. Transition 10,000 feet. Yes, it is correct. Okay. And then we are planning for flaps 1 slash down 0.2 and a flex of 60. Down 0.2 and a flex of 60 degrees on the flex. Beautiful. And that is it. We are basically all set up and complete. We even beat the Adirs aligning, chat. That's how quick we are this morning. We have 2 more minutes till the Adirs align, but that's good. We should be sitting here on EPU power. There it is. We'll go APU bleed. We'll disconnect the external power. Fuel pumps can come on. Seatbelt signs can go on. And our red beacon light can come on as well. What we'll do is we'll get the GSX. We'll get pushback ready to go. So we'll prepare for pushback. We don't have to worry about any ice. Nope.
Due to icing conditions.
Good. Cool. Let's come over here. We'll read some company messages. We'll go to our AOC menu. Our received messages, we should have our load sheet. 171 plus 4. So 175 passengers today, plus 6 crew. 6 crew, yes. Mav, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Abdul, good to see you. Gabo, good to see you. Welcome aboard, man. Hope all's well. C2A.
It's pretty simple why there is a flight between Westray and Papa Westray. It exists simply for Tom Scott to do a YouTube video on it.
100%.
Also,
Love
this
his
past
videos.
weekend, my brother from Carly came out. He smuggled in a few gummies.
Oh.
Oh baby.
Oh,
Glued
baby.
to the couch
Departure
tile.
checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Nice. We actually didn't get any edibles in when we were in California. I'm surprised Mopar didn't want any edibles, but yeah, we didn't get any edibles when we were in California. Lots of flour, lots of vape cartridges, but no edibles, thankfully. No, I don't do edibles. Hey guys, I'm in the A320neo Indie builds. Can anyone tell me why I can't select transition on SIDS? Thanks. I'm not sure. I'm wondering if it's just because it's still beta. That aircraft is not fully released yet, so I'm not quite sure. Hey Cap, I'm Wizz 626. I am to the left of you. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. There's somebody over here too. There's two of us over here. Two other Wizz. What gate are we at? Probably a good thing to know this. We are at gate Romeo 274. Romeo 274.
Locking
And
gear.
approach Wizz 9105, ready for push and start Romeo 274. Oh, I need to get my squawk code. He's gonna... The push start is approved. We'll call for taxi. Wizz 9105. 4242 on our squawk. We need to throw that in. We're going to go, hold on, 4242 on and reporting. We want to go nose right, tail left. Yes. All right, let's come over here. We'll remove our ground service equipment. Good. Remove you. Everything else is good. Cool. They're ready to go, just like that. Park brake is off. Upstairs. Seatbelts, beacon. Everything is good. Engine mode selector to the start position. Make sure the packs turn off. They weren't yesterday. There we go. Pack systems are turning off. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy, guys. ACAP both my home airport. Hopefully want to come see more ops in here. Now that we've got the beautiful scenery, man, definitely. Yeah. Always a beautiful approach. Wife did edibles for the first time ever in Vegas. I swear to God, she thought we were going to be on live PD kept. Keep in mind, she's had never been attending with THC ever. Yep, that's a pretty common anxiety. Is a very common trait of edibles. Even smoking, to be honest with you, man, can get you quite anxious. But yes, edibles for sure. Sounds like my fiance. I used to smoke all the time with we went to high school together. I used to smoke with my fiance all the time. And I don't know, about 7-8 years ago, she quit cold turkey because it was just making her too anxious. So I understand. Trust me, I understand.
Set parking brakes.
Slipped and fell in the shower yesterday. Oh no, dude. Park brake is set.
We have a good engine start.
This man is falling everywhere. Maverick. Poor guy, dude. Holy shit. Alright, 7,000 feet initially. We've got a good start on engine number 2. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1. Looking forward to the Phoenix A321 so I can do some Wizz Air ops. Yes, the Phoenix A321 is going to be very welcomed. Yes. Fly Davers, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. The barking dog. The PTU.
Budapest approach Wizz Air 90215.
Unlocking gear.
First the knees and now the back. Yeah, that's brutal. Had my phone stolen this morning and got it back. That's why I hate Mondays. Just, you got your phone stolen, but you got it back. You're lucky. I don't know of too many people that can say that. Usually when the phone is stolen, the phone is gone for good. Joe, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome. Hope all's well, man.
Removed.
Doesn't happen too often to me, but sometimes I get insanely anxious with it. Like the whole life is a simulation type anxiety. Not a fan at all when that happens. Yeah, I think maybe we got some of that as well. I feel like that's pretty normal though, right? I guess it depends, right? So you had to find your iPhone on? Damn, you're lucky, man. Now that I think about it, the A321 has to be my favorite variant of the A320 series. The A321 is beautiful. I do enjoy that one. All right, flaps 1. Yeah, we're going to get the hell out of everybody's way. Sorry, go ahead for Wizz Air 9105.
Wizz Air 9105, taxi to holding point runway 13 left kilo via Papa 1 and Delta 5.
Alright, holding point 13 left via Papa 1 Delta 5 with 9105.
9105 negative, holding point Kilo via Papa 1 and Alpha 5.
Holding point Kilo 1 via... Can I get that again? Sorry, Lima and Alpha 5, you think you said?
So, holding point runway 13 left Kilo via Papa 1 and Alpha 5.
Alright, holding point Kilo 1 via Papa 1 Alpha 5 was there 9105.
Correct.
Okay, I had to turn him up there, chat. I couldn't hear him. Okay, all of that is set. We need our trim to down 0.2. Good. Upstairs, EPU goes off, EPU bleed goes off, taxi light goes on. Ground spoilers are armed. Engine mode selector to the normal position. Predictive wind shear system, auto brake. Good. Let's go. Get out of everybody's way.
Alright,
he wants us out this way and then Alpha 5 for Kilo.
Alright, we'll hold position and expect pushing about 2 minutes.
He kept already pushed back. Yes, sir. We ain't wasted no time today, my friend. No time. We're moving for these guys. Get out of everybody's way. Evening cap chat, Antoine, anyone know, you said Antoine, knowing some news about a possible release date of the Unibuilds A300? No, they've said before the end of the year. Reset my streak this morning for no reason, I was pissed. Uh-oh, Wordle reset your streak? It's not good. Not good at all. Alright, so he wants us to go out this way. Then we're going to make a right turn and then it's going to be Kilo. Beautiful scenery, man. Runs really well. Davis, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, man. Alright, we'll do our cabin call. Good. And we'll do our takeoff config. Good. No blue. Imagine this flight with IEs and winglets. Is that what they use at Wizz? I don't know if they use CFMs or IEs. I don't know. Looks like a little mini Boston tower, though. It's kind of funny. Boston looks very similar to that. All right, and this should be Alpha 5, so we'll make a right turn on Alpha 5, which should turn into Kilo. Nice and easy. Now you're good, mid. Ecap, good evening. Just got back. Maybe joining the next leg. Got about 10 minutes of homework from college. Sounds good, man. No worries at all. They use IEs and winglets? Alright, and we should be rolling up to Kilo now. We're not going full length. He wants us at Kilo, so we're going to go hold short Kilo. And there we go. Jonas, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all's well. This is your home airport. Very cool event, eh? Very cool, man. Nothing wrong with Tulsa A319 IEs, just saying. Well, that's got to be an X-plane. Yeah. Yeah. X-plane. And approach Wizz 9105, holding short Kilo, ready for departure.
Wizz 9105, runway 13 left, line up and clear for takeoff, wind is 0 degrees 1 knots. Report on airborne.
13 left, cleared for takeoff, we'll report airborne, Wizz 9105. Alrighty, let's do it, chat. Sounds up. Lit up like a Christmas tree. Toby eye tracker going. I called Toby yesterday track IR. I swear it's probably going to take a good couple months for me to not call Toby track IR. I'm so used to having track IR, but now that I have Toby, I called it that yesterday on our approach into Innsbruck. By the way, if you missed that approach yesterday, chat, we ended up doing a beautiful visual approach into Innsbruck yesterday, as well as a auto land into London Gatwick. Yesterday's stream was absolutely epic. It was a long one too, real long stream. but a really fun one nonetheless. Cool. Joystick cam's going on. I'd like to take a quick shout out to the wonderful team over at Thrustmaster for sponsoring this channel and all of the peripherals that you see me using. If you are interested in anything that you see me using, don't hesitate to click the links above or below. Thank you to Thrustmaster for sponsoring this stream. Appreciate you guys. Love you long time. Let's do it. Throttle's up to 40%. Looking great. Enjoy, friends. Chrono. Let's go. Menflex 60 SRS runway. Auto thrust blue. Slight nose down pressure on the stick. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed's alive. 100 knots for neutral. Chat. All right, sounds are back. We got call up tower now, or approach. Approach. Wizz Air 9105 climbing 3,000 for 7,000.
Wizz Air 9105 approach, Childerz contact line flight level 240, proceed direct to Litku, England, still Tango Kilo Uniform.
That will climb flight level 240 and we'll proceed direct to Litku for Wizz Air 9105.
Correct.
Alright, Litku, good, 240, let's go. Those views out there, beautiful. Ground spoilers disarmed. Runway turn-offs. Nose lights, wing lights. Looking good.
With the 626 ready for taxi. Wizz Air 626, taxi to holding point runway 1 kilo via Papa 1 and Alpha 4, Alpha 5, Alpha 5.
Get ready to go, flaps clean.
Alpha 1,
flaps clean.
Holding point kilo 626.
Nice little shortcut there, actually. We don't have to do that crazy crisscross departure. Very nice. Coming up to 6,000 feet. We'll pitch for climb. Maintain 250 knots. There we go. Autopilot 1 is on. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Very nice, chat. Very nice. There's the airport over there. Beautiful departure. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Budapest approach, sziasztok, Wizz Air 9955.
Gigliotti, sorry my friend, good to see you, dude. All your settings on Ultra, and what about LOD? Nope, I run the high-end preset, Yuri. So whatever the high-end preset brings it to. You can put exclamation point MSFS in chat, but I run it high-end preset, clouds Ultra, trees low. That's it. I'm not running on all of Ultra.
Descending 10,000.
Came for the IE engines to fly with Wizz Air. Yes, British Airways as well. There's a ton, man. There's a ton that use the IEs. Yeah. Gonna have to talk to you about the settings for Toby later. Sure. Did you watch my video on it, Flyboy? I have the videos. I have it exactly how I have it set for mine. If you watch my Toby video up on the channel, right in the middle of the video, I spend like 2 minutes going over exactly how I have mine set. You did? Okay. Still causing issues? Hey Cap, just another question. Do you use any mods for the aircraft modeling in airport? Those are gorgeous. So that's a third-party airport. That's not a default airport. So you can put exclamation point scenery in chat. Yeah. Was Toby happy with your review video? Never heard back from them. I think so. I mean, they sent them the video, 10,000 feet standard barrel. I sent them the video about 5 days before it went live, Captain Will, and they watched it and they didn't say anything. They didn't say it was bad. They didn't say it was good. They didn't really say anything. So I'm assuming they didn't have any issues with it. I think it was a pretty good video. Considering I don't do those types of videos, I think it went pretty well. 32 months. G-Marks is so close to the Platinum Maple Leaf. Has something changed with the Phoenix or Navigraph recently? Every time I load into the approach, the waypoints are missing. Shouldn't. Maybe you're... Just make sure you've got everything installed? Yeah. Oh, is that Barrow? Sim settings. There we go. Thanks so much, G-Mark. Appreciate you, my man. Yeah, I would maybe check to make sure that your AirAC didn't get deleted or something like that. Just its default position mainly. When I turn into the cockpit, it places you behind the seat and I have to move my view up. Then turning it off and on to go back again. Yeah, that's normal. That's a bug within Microsoft. Just hit F12. Every time I load in, I'm like this too. My camera's like this, and you have to hit F12. As soon as you hit F12, you'll be good. Hit F12 a couple times, and it'll bring you back to it. Just, you got to hit F12. Hit F12 about 3 or 4 times, and then it'll put you in the proper position. You're going to hit, like, this is how you're going to load in. You're going to be like this, and then you're going to hit F12, and it's going to bring the camera, like, up to here, all the way, like, up above, like this, and then if you hit F12 again, it'll go back and put you back to this seat. It is a bug. I don't know if it's something that they're going to address, but you just have to hit F12 when you load in. I have to do the exact same thing, man. Yeah. Some airplanes it does it, some airplanes it doesn't do it. The 737 and the A320, it does it, so I have to spam it. Yeah. It's the same kind of reset the track IR has. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I had to do the same thing when I loaded in with track IR. Track IR didn't put me behind the seat, but track IR would be all like wonky and stuff. Gonna buy a 4070 Ti with a Ryzen 7 7000X 3D, wondering what settings it can handle. I mean, with a 4070 Ti on frame gen, you're probably looking at high to ultra. Yeah. Got my first gaming computer delivered today. Thanks for recommendations last week. Made things way easier now to spend the next 8 hours downloading Microsoft. Yep. Worth it. Worth it. There you go, Hungry. Very nice. Yeah, hopefully they can figure out what's going on with it, but I mean, for me, man, like I said, I'm used to doing it anyways with Track IR, because Track IR was always, you know, with the little...
Directly to Wizz Air.
Okay. I was going to say, we already are. She's got us climbing to 24,000 views. Hey, Captain, Air France ops planned? Maybe, yeah. Wizz Air is my home airport I fly on. Every time I go to Poland, I'm Polish my head. Very cool. If you could take the cap locks off, that would be much appreciated, my friend. But thank you. Very cool that I'm able to fly Wizz Air into Poland today, man. It's a lot of fun. Beautiful views out there. But I meant we're like other planes. They're perfectly modeled, not like Microsoft standard ones. Yes, I'm using model matching. So you put exclamation point MM model matching for my VAT sim.
gondolom.
It's called FSLTL. Follow the install instructions. Pretty easy to install. Ever been to Europe, bro? I live in the Netherlands. I have, yes. I've been to Germany. I've been to the Netherlands. I've been to the UK. All when I was much younger.
Unfortunately, no further ATC. Frequency change approved to Unicom. 12.2 Tango flight and land goodbye.
Over to Unicom. Thanks for a wonderful ATC. Hopefully you'll be on when we do our return flight. Was there a 9105?
We are waiting for you back because we have service until 9 p.m. Zulu.
Perfect. We should be back by then. Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
All right, over to Unicom. Great ATC. I love getting ATC in and out of airports I'm a little bit unfamiliar with. Apologize about mixing up my taxi signs earlier. Scott dropping
What's
the
up,
20 bomb.
Captain?
Hey.
Army's got me on staff duty, so I'll be awake for the next 20-ish hours.
Oof.
Won't catch the rest of the stream, unfortunately, so have a nice landing.
My
If you
man.
smash it, you know who to blame, XD.
Absolutely, we know who to blame, sir. Huge enough floaties to you, Scott. Thanks for the $20 donation. Appreciate you, man. Huge enough floaties to you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, dude. Really do appreciate that. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Scott dropping the 20 bones. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Gap, will you be flying to Dublin anytime soon? Probably. We do quite a bit of ops in and out of Dublin, especially that we've got the MK Studios and it's got both runways now working, 28 left and right. So yeah, we'll be back. What graphics settings do you recommend for Microsoft? Really depends on your system. The thing with Microsoft is it looks good on like low or medium, so don't be shy to it really depends on your computer system. Depends on your CPU, depends on your GPU. I always tell everybody you want to be at least getting 35 FPS. That should be like what you're trying to achieve. So if you have to put everything on low to get 35, 40 FPS, there's nothing wrong with that. But you'll have a much much better experience if you can maintain your frames. Yeah. Just bought Microsoft yesterday, loaded in, my graphics suck. If I try to go higher, it's super buggy. Any updates on graphics cards I can update to that's reasonable? Bought my PC over 5 years ago. Yeah, what system specs are you running, Ryan? That's going to be my big thing, right? So remember that Microsoft is still fairly new. It's also not that optimized. I think that's the big thing that a lot of us are looking forward to with Microsoft 2024 around the corner is just performance. They've already said that a lot of the performance has been addressed. It's off of the single core CPU. It's no more like crazy intensive on that single core. So, yeah. Hey, dude, what do you get for music for outro/replay? I've had that since the beginning of my channel. It's called Vibe Tracks. Vibe Tracks. Are you on VATSIM? Yes, I am on VATSIM. Matthew, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. 2020 soundtrack, stating I feel nostalgic, not gonna lie. Not flown in 2 years. Absolutely, yeah. Are you going to play 2024 when it comes out? Absolutely. Yes, for sure. What do you think we can expect from 2024? Well, I mean, like I said, my biggest thing is performance improvements. Performance improvements to me is at the top of the list of things that need to be done. Yeah. So performance is going to be key. You quit Microsoft because of performance. It shouldn't take so long to fix. I really haven't had any issues with performance. I mean, other than when the simulator first launched, it was really bad. But I remember like 2 years ago, they came out with that performance update patch, whatever it was, and people were getting like an extra 15, 20 FPS. And I don't know, man, I really don't, you know, knock on wood, I'm thankful that I have a pretty beefy PC, but yeah, I guess it just depends on your system specs, right? What is my flight number? So all the information that you're asking me, Sig, is right up here, man. So it shows you my call sign. It shows you the network that I'm flying on. It shows you my departure airport. It shows you how much time left until our arrival airport. It shows you my speed. It shows you my altitude. Everything that you're asking, I have all that beautiful information right up top here for you, my friend. Simply just so I don't have to continuously answer people that ask me, are you on VATSIM? What's your flight number? What airplane are you flying? Where are you going? Right? You know? You should have 90 plus FPS. I mean, I don't know of any simulator where you're getting 90 plus FPS. Remember how demanding simulators are, guys. In a perfect world, sure, yeah, we'd be getting 120 FPS everywhere we went, but that's not a perfect world. Hopefully, as we, you know, as the simulator gets a little bit older and as it progresses, hopefully we start getting performance like that, you know. So can't wait for my next August though, when I start my CAE Air Transat pilot program. I wish you all the best for that, man. Trolls are out in force today. I wouldn't say it's a troll, just not so knowledgeable about how the stream runs and stuff. Personal thoughts kind of suck. That's why we're just getting into more plane add-ons for Microsoft now. 24 is coming. I don't know why it's frustrating me. Yeah, don't let it frustrate you. That's going to be my biggest thing of advice. Don't let it frustrate you. Yeah. Nice, right, dog. We use the IDI Builds A320 at some point. Yeah, when it releases, Aiden. So it's not out yet, man. Anybody that you see flying it is in the beta of Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's too many bugs right now for me to go into the beta. So we'll be flying it when it releases. It's releasing with the next sim update. So that should be next week at some point. Yeah. Did you pick up the Hungary VFR Landmarks 2 from Orbex? I have a friends and family with Orbex, so I get everything for free on Orbex. I don't know if I have it installed, though. How do you get that custom overlay banner, and what is it called? Well, I got the custom, that's done by a 3D artist, the actual like art of it, and then the live information that you see in it is done from Sim Toolkit Pro. You can put ! banner in chat, Aviation Crew, and it'll provide you with a link to what I'm using. Jean, that's usually the temperature and then the dew point. So your temperature will be first, so -1 temperature, -2 on the dew point. Yeah. EGAP, thoughts on Rome by MK Studios. Good scenery. Good scenery, man. 2024 won't be a sim that needs to be all mods new. We can get the mods from 2020. Ideally, yes. I don't think Microsoft is going to make us go and rebuy all of our airports and airplanes again. That's just not feasible. In today's market, there's nobody who's going to pay another $60 for all the airplanes, another $20 per scenery, and developers are not going to go back. Most developers are not going to go back and, you know, edit all their sceneries to make it work. So yes, I would assume that everything's going to work. Fingers crossed that everything does work. I don't know if we're going to, you know, people have been asking Microsoft since forever. They've been asking them, so we'll wait and see. Wait and see how it goes. We'll get better performance with Microsoft. What's that? With 2024, hopefully. Yeah. Does the Phoenix ever have sales? No. The Phoenix I don't think has ever gone on sale because the Phoenix is probably the most accurately priced third-party add-on for any flight simulator. I believe it's $50, $49.99. That is an absolute bargain of a price for what you're getting. This aircraft is phenomenal on almost every aspect. It really, yeah. Any news on Phoenix IEs? It's almost December. Nope. Nothing yet, man. Nothing yet. When were we supposed to get it? October? They're about 2 months late now, aren't they? I mean, they're the ones that came out with all these timelines. I would have just not said anything. I would have said, hey guys, we'll plan to get it out before the end of the year. Just got Lowy from Orbex, but I get a crash to desktop every time I load the flight. Any ideas? Did you uninstall the original scenery that's there? I believe that Lowy also comes with handcrafted scenery from Microsoft. So make sure you go to your content manager, make sure you check and you uninstall any default scenery. Might be the minority here, but I hope that they make Microsoft 2024 a bit like ETS2 with regards to career mode, with free flight mode also, of course. I mean, Nikimo, there's so many add-ons that you can get if you're looking for that career mode. There's literally like 10 different programs that you can use. There's a pilot's life. There's so many things that you can use, man, for that. So I wouldn't necessarily be concerned about Microsoft doing something like that. As I said, there's already tons of third-party stuff that you can get that already do that, right? Do missions and, You can join a virtual airline. There's so many ways that you can like enhance your experience of flight simming, or give your flight simming a meaning in a sense, right? Do you think GSX Pro will have a discount? GSX is on sale right now. Yeah, it's 50% off I believe if you buy it from their store. I think it's $19 right now. Yeah. At Expo, they did show that there was would be more missions built into the game, so you may want to do that. Yeah, true. Hey Cap, on the TCA Boeing yoke pack, is there an easily accessible button or axis that I could assign to rudder? For crosswind landings, I don't have rudder pedals. Thanks for your great streams. Yeah, there is. On the yoke itself, sorry, mine's behind my green screen. On the yoke itself, there's some rocker switches on the two thumbsticks. So yes, you should be able to set something. There's like a rocker switch that is left and right, and then there's also you'll have to rebind it. You'll have to go and like remove some of the key binds that are set into it, but yeah, should be able to. GSX is $17.99 on sale. There you go. So now's your time to get GSX if you were on the fence about it. Now is definitely the time. For 80 euros, you can get 3 different planes, the 319, the 20, and the 21. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. I mean, comparatively, something like that on, like, X-Plane would cost you $200. You know, $200 plus dollars. Did you get the music for outro? How do I get the music? Epidemic Sounds. Again, there's a link in the description below if you want to join Epidemic Sounds. It's a monthly subscription. I believe it's $12 or $15 a month, and it's a full list of copyright-free music. Use the slider at the bottom for rudder brakes. Use feet control it. Could do that, yeah. I don't think you could use your feet to do that, but... GSX does work for cargo. Yeah, we've done it before, Ken. It will just load cargo instead of passengers and stuff. Yeah. Which one do you think is better, PMDG 737 or the Phoenix? They're both great. They're both great. If you're a fan of Boeing, I would get the PMDG. If you're a fan of Airbus, I would get the Phoenix. They're both really, really, really good. Once I reread it last, I knew that at the end it was definitely... You could use... I mean, you're not wrong. You could use the slider, because then you could just have like a hand on... But that would be kind of hard to hit the controls, right? It'd be a little bit weird. That's why I said like a rocker switch would probably be best, because then you'd have one on the throttle and then you could do that, but yeah. Luca, how are my friend? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Saw someone made an ATA livery on the 737, used it to fly a kid before they shut down. It's a beautiful palm tree livery. It'd be cool if you did some ops on that. Maybe. We'll have to see. Maybe. Right now we're on a huge kick of real world ops, so I'm not quite sure if we'll get to that. Let's bump our cost index up to 35 now that we're at cruise. There we go. That'll bring our cruise up to about Mach 0.78. Got a nice little crosswind right now, but we will be turning into a headwind here shortly. And what does our arrival have for us, chat? Is it all crazy and doing any weird things, or is the arrival exactly what we would expect it to be? It is exactly what we would expect it to be. Wonderful. Cool. We may be able to skip some of that. We'll see. Don't think there's any ATC. No ATC, I don't think. Do you use the perf factor? What do you mean, Harry? The perf factor, the performance factor? Hey Cap, how do you control your trim tab when setting it on the ground? Thank you. Captain, so I have the top of my... Put on my joystick cam here to show you. So the top of this right here, the hat switch, is usually how you would look left, right, up and down and stuff like that. I removed all of the hat switch buttons and I just have up and down as my trim. So On the real aircraft, I think there's a, like, I don't know if this does trim or if it's only done through this, or it's auto trim, isn't it? Doesn't the aircraft auto trim itself so you really don't have to worry about it? But yeah, on top of my joystick, there's a little hat switch, and I have back as the up trim, down is down trim. Hopefully that helps. You'll have to rebind it because it's not bound that way when you get it. Do you think that IEs will be released sometime in December? I hope so. I don't know, man, at this point. I really don't know. I mean, they're 2 months late on when they thought it was coming out, so, yeah. Are my airplane views on flightsim.to? No, they're in my Discord. ! Discord if you want to download any of my views. I know the ground in the MiG-2 isn't in setup yet. FMGC, you have a change code that you can change the performance factor for smoother descents manually. I have no clue, Harry. I've never done that. No. What is the name of the song for the outro? Universal by Vibe Tracks. If you're going to use it in your videos, just be careful. You have to be a member of Epidemic Sounds or you will get flagged for copyright. I'm sorry if this has been asked. You trying the Indie Builds 320. We will when it releases, Mel. Yeah, it's still in beta, so you have to be in Microsoft Flight Simulator beta. So when it releases, I think next week at some point, they said between December 4th and 7th. So that's between Monday and Thursday of next week. It should be released, and then we'll be flying it next week. Your best landing is 56 foot per minute. Very nice. ECAP, looking to get the Thrustmaster pendular rudder pedals. Would you say that they are worth it? They will be the last rudder pedals you ever have to buy, Alex. They are probably the most well-built product that I have in my entire flight sim setup. I've had these rudder pedals for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years now. It's like they came out of the box yesterday. They're just an unbelievable product. They are expensive, trust me, I'll be the first one to tell you, they are expensive. But if you're like me and you just don't want to ever have to worry about purchasing another rudder pedal and just leaving it, they're worth every penny, man. Yeah. What's the smoothest foot per minute ever that we did? I think we've got like a 4 or a 7. Now again, the foot per minute, dude, like, I don't know. I always tell people don't take those seriously because like those numbers are just, they're kind of weird numbers. They're not real numbers. So take the foot per minute however you want. But yeah, I think ours was like 4 or a 7. I know that we've got a 7, but I feel like we've gone less than that. But Widow, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Kepka question, when do you know when to activate anti-ice on the Airbus or the Boeing? Visible moisture, so you're flying through a cloud and it looks like there's rain, you can always turn it on. In the Airbus, it'll tell you. The Airbus, you'll actually get a message here on your eCam that will say, auto ice. Now, with the Airbus as well, if you have it, you can just kind of, it's all here, but it is kind of automated. You can see it's in auto mode. If you need to have it on or off, it'll usually tell you. It'll say within icing range. It'll let you know. But again, just look for visible moisture. If you see you're coming through a cloud and it's minus 30, minus 40, you should probably get them on. Yeah. Speaking of which, we are like 50 miles from top of descent. I was going to say it probably is yelling at us to throw in some descent information, so we can do that now. If we go and check the winds here in Warsaw, and if we go to our init page and init B, wait, perf page and init B. Oh, I guess I can't do it while I'm airborne. Fuel prediction, init, wind. Descent wind. We can request our descent winds, and that'll populate it. We can insert that. Good. And then we go to our performance, and we can grab our winds. So it's saying that's what it's grabbing, but our winds are actually 300 at 5. Good. Temperature is showing -1. QNH is 1004. And we are planning for the ILS runway 33 is what we have selected. So our minimums, we are a category C aircraft. Minimums are going to be 557. Throw that into our barrel. Good. Cool. And there we have it. How often do you pick a flight from the Discord flight suggestions? Quite often. Yeah, quite often, man. I mean, this flight that we're doing here was a suggested flight. This little op that we're doing today, this was a suggested flight, so quite often, man. I'm always glancing at it. I may not do the exact flight that was requested, but I may take in some of the airports that was suggested, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. How's the performance of this version of the Phoenix? Fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. It's probably one of the better third-party aircraft, performance-wise, right up there with like PMDG now and stuff. Whereas before, the performance wasn't necessarily the best. Any news on your mini FCU? Nope. Still haven't heard back from them. Do you have any guess on when the PMDG 777 or the Bluebird 75 will come out? I know they've been in development for a while, but just love to see you fly them. I mean, listen, dude. Realistically, Q2 2024, probably around the summertime, is when I would assume both aircraft to come out. I have no clue. That's a total shot in the dark. I don't usually like even guessing. But I would like to think that I would have both of those airplanes by Q2 2024. Sometime of Q2. So, yeah. April to July, somewhere around there. Just realized there's a whole section for suggested flights on the Discord that I can draw inspiration of. Absolutely, yes. Like I said, Nikimo too, man, have a look at like joining a virtual airline, man. Have a look at getting one of those apps like a Pilot's Life or whatever. All of those are on sale right now. Yeah. Which do you prefer, the Boeing FMC or the Airbus McDo? I like them both, to be honest with you. I'm probably a little bit more fluent in the Boeing. But yeah. Like for this one, how do I make range rings in this? Isn't it? How do I do this? It's completely different. Don't I have to go to RadNav or something? How do I do that again? Or do I go to Flight Plan and I have to take like, don't I have to go like this and then I have to go fix info and then I can put a reference fix in there? So I would put EPWA, right? And then I can draw a radius around it. I can draw a 5 and then I have to do the same thing, right? Fix info. Oh, wait. How do I add another one? Oh, I go here and I have to do it again. EPWA. And then I can put 10. And then I go here. EPWA. Now wait, I can put the runway too, right? With the Airbus? Can I put runways? EPWA 33? Yeah, and then I can actually draw it right from the runway. Can't do that in the Boeing, I don't think. But now we should have range rings around it. Yeah, there's our range rings. 5, 10, 15. Flyboy, take care, man. How much did my PC cost? When I built it initially, about $4,000 to $5,000. Right now, you could probably build something for probably less than $2,500. Could probably build the same computer that I have, $2,000, $2,500. So around there. How's my day been? Good, good. Slept in a little bit. Took Daisy for a nice walk. Had some breakfast. And now we're live on the good old YouTube, man. Going to hang out with a buddy tonight. We're going to go grab some dinner. I think we're going to go grab some Szechuan. Some Szechuan Chinese food. And watch the hockey game tonight. Ottawa versus the Panthers, I think. Yeah, tonight at 7 o'clock. And we'll probably lose because it's the Panthers. They're 12-7 and we're 8-8. So we'll probably lose. Where do you suggest the flights in the Discord? There's a full section. Flight suggestions on the left. Yeah. What do your friends think of your career? I mean, my best friend, like, I think he finally kind of understands it now. I think for the longest time, he really didn't understand it. But I think he's finally, like, understanding of it now. I mean, listen, dude, the same as anybody else. Like, I'm pretty candid with my friends, and I speak pretty openly with them, and I still, like, yes, I put a lot of hard work into this channel, but I also think it was like very much right place, right time. And I've always said that. I don't think I'm anything special or like what. It was definitely right place, right time, man. Like you know, there wasn't a lot of flight sim content creators, and I think I'm just more of a relatable content creator, if that makes sense. I'm not a real pilot. This is just something that I used to do for fun, and it's kind of turned into like this job and hobby, and right. So I think, I don't know, maybe I was a little bit more relatable back then, but very lucky. That's it, man. You know. But they understand, like, he knows how much work, and they know how much work goes into this, and the sacrifices that are made, and, you know. I joined your Discord, but I can't find the camera views. It's going to be on the left-hand side, views and info. You'll have to find the little tab, views and info. Yeah, I like scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs, over easy. I'm either getting scrambled or over easy, AJ. Depends on my mood. Usually over easy, though, to be honest with you. Excuse me. You're one of a kind, man. The vibe, the quality. Well, thank you, Kenzo. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Jake, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Range rings in the Boeing can be runway if you have the arrival page completed. Ah, okay. Interesting. That makes sense. In which country of Canada do you live? In which country of Canada? Well, I live in Canada. Canada's the country. I live in Ontario, the province of Ontario. Sonny, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Oh, shit. I think we missed our descent, chat. We've been here talking. We definitely missed our descent. Shh. Nothing to see here. Descent mode. What are we descending to? We're on the Lugda. 220. What's intercept? Intercept is at 3,000 feet. So let's bug up 3,000 feet. We'll start our descent. I'm going to throw out a little bit of ground spoiler. Nothing to see here. When is top of descent? Now. Now is top of descent, my friend. I blame Sonny because he came in and I was distracted by saying hi to him and we missed our top of descent. Buckle up for the dive. Yep, here it goes. Whee! Don't worry, we'll be back on track here in a sec. Ground spoilers are out. We're perfectly fine. Favorite restaurant in Ottawa? That's a tough one, man. I don't really go out to that many restaurants, if I'm being honest with you, man. I don't know. There's a few good ones downtown. Some real good ones. There's like an authentic Mexican place called Pancho Villa. That place is really good. There's a taco place. They do everything like handcrafted. Everything's made in-house. Tortillas, meats, everything. It's called El Camino. Really good as well. Some unbelievable shawarma shops as well, man. Some really good shawarma. Really good like Middle Eastern and like Greek food as well. There's time. I mean, that's the beauty of Ottawa, right? Is it's just a melting pot, dude. There's so many cultures. There's so many people from all over the world that live here. Very fortunate. I mean, we've got great steakhouses as well. Baton Rouge, the Keg, delicious steakhouse. There's a bunch, man. There's a bunch. Since we're flying into Warsaw today, will you be serving pierogies on the flight? Yes, absolutely. Ground spoilers can go back in. We're back on profile, guys. Like I said, we didn't miss it by that much. We're already back onto profile. Well, isn't that bad. We had just missed top of descent. Loved your AutoLand yesterday. It was fun, wasn't it? Yeah, something very different. Like I said, I've been running this YouTube channel, I think, for 6 or 7 years now. I think that was the second AutoLand we've ever done. So it was fun. Chat wanted it. Chat voted on it. Yeah. Would you say that Ottawa is a more beautiful city than Toronto? I don't know, man. It depends. You have to remember, Ottawa is like a sixth of the size of Toronto, right? It's a small city. Ottawa's not really... It's not designed around a big city, and that's kind of the problem that Ottawa's having right now, is it's becoming a big city. I think we're up to 1.2 million people here, and the roads and the infrastructure is just not meant to handle that, man. It's kind of a shit show. Have you ever been to Europe? I have, yes. I've been to Germany, I've been to the Netherlands, I've been to the UK. A long time ago. It's probably been 25 years since I've been to Germany. I was a little kid when I went to Germany. I was a little kid when I went to the UK to visit family in England. And I just graduated high school when I went to Amsterdam, the Netherlands. So it's been a long time. It's been, 15 years probably since I've been over to the UK. I want to go again. I've been like eyeing down flights. There's some pretty cool flights. WestJet has direct flights from Toronto to London, Gatwick, and so there are possibilities. So, yeah. The problem is, and hear me out here, is if I do make it to the UK, I'm going to want to go everywhere because travel is so cheap, man. Well, not so cheap, but much cheaper than it is here. So if I end up going to the UK, like, I'd love to, like, you know, I'd love to go to, like, Innsbruck or go down to Spain or go down to the coast of France or, you know, that's the problem, right? I would just want to go to so many different places. Yeah, the fiance she has dual citizenship though, which, so she's got dual citizenship. She's a citizen here and to Belgium. So, yeah, maybe at some point I'll be going to visit her family down in Belgium and I can kind of go off and do things. So, yeah. Rome is beautiful. I mean, yeah, there's so many beautiful places over there, man. The turn during the Circle to Land in Innsbruck was really good. Just watched it today. Nice, Vicente. Yeah, it was a beautiful approach, man, for sure. Yeah. Direct Calgary to London. There you go. Yeah. Come to Belgium, just have the same shit weather. Is that what it is here? The Belgian waffles, dude, her family, I'm telling you, it's always a treat going over there for like breakfast and stuff like that, or parents are cooking up some Belgian waffles and stuff. Oh baby. Does anybody speak French in chat? I'm sure there is, but we just like to keep chat English if you can, man, just for myself and moderators. I could speak French and I understand French, but we just keep everything English. The French part of Belgium, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know exactly where her parents grew up, but yeah. Have you ever eaten a schnitzel? It's an Austrian specialty. It is, yes, I have. Yeah. Scenery below looks stunning. It does. It is beautiful, man. Especially with the clouds sprinkled like this. It's beautiful. Am I bilingual? I am, yes. Traveling is much easier here in Europe. It is, man. You can take the train. You can do so many things, man. So many different like ways of traveling. I'll have to ask her parents where they came from, like which part of Belgium. Howdy Cap, sorry I'm late. How's the flight so far? Good, Moff Jam. Good, man. Thanks for asking. Good. We're descending into Warsaw now. Should be on the ground in about, 15 minutes or so. Good flight so far, man. You basically take a train everywhere in Europe, unlike here. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes struggle understanding people from Quebec speaking French. Yeah, I believe that. It's like somebody from Newfoundland. It's like their own little language, you know? All right, what if we proceed direct to Nijmegen? Will that be a thing? Let's go direct. Where are we right now? Yeah, if we send it direct to there right now, let's see what the aircraft does. We may have to go on a little bit of a decel, but let's go direct. Didn't like that speed restriction. Is there a speed restriction? Yeah, 250. So I'll actually bug that up now. I'm going to go manual speed. I'll go 250 on the speed. I'm going to put out some ground spoilers because we still need to descend. A little bit of ground spoiler. Flight Force, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Me too, and I'm from Quebec. Doing right now from Vancouver to Edmonton. Nice, always a great one. Brussels, the home of Delirium Beer and Pub. And how could I ever forget the night I was there? Ooh, sounds like a fun one. Robert, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Some of us Newfoundlanders are a little sensitive when it comes to our accents. Jesus, dude. I have tons of family out there too, man. Sometimes trying to listen to them, and you're just like, wow. Wow. Like my uncle is on the radio. I forget what radio station, but he does like the news. Brian Medor. He does the news in Newfoundland, and like you'll hear him speak and you're just like, fuck me. How am I supposed to understand that sometimes? Especially when he has a couple drinks in him. Oh boy. Hey Cap, please do some flights in Africa. Would really appreciate it. We'll see, man. Yep. We'll see, dude. It is somewhere that I need to go for sure. What's the weather like where we're going? Decent. Nothing too crazy. I was going to say, you know how to pull open that. Broken at 1,000 feet. A little bit weird. Full visibility, though. How's the Thrustmaster TCA throttle and stick? Tempted to pick up the set. It's absolutely awesome. If you fly Airbus, I don't know if there's a better option. Not for this price point. Yeah. I don't even know what that is, Flight Force. Huh. Looking to go to Ottawa for a family trip. Been to Toronto years ago. Anything particular I should go for Ottawa skiing? There's nothing really in Ottawa for skiing. You'd have to go to like Gatineau. You'd have to go up in the Quebec in the hills. There are a few places up here. Not really anything notable though, to be honest. There's a few places, but Mont Cascade and Vorlage and some of the other places, they're okay, but nothing too crazy. If you're coming here, man, I would just take in the history of like the you know, all the buildings and stuff like that. Go for a tour of, you know, Parliament and stuff like that. That would probably be the best thing to do here. If you're coming in the middle of winter, you could check out the canal. If you like skating, you go to the canal. It's the world's longest skating rink. That would probably be something to do. Other than that, it's a very boring city. Very boring. It's very much a government town. There's not a lot going on, and mostly everything closes at about 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Not a lot going on. Thrustmaster Airbus Captain Pack is by far the best FS product I have, hands down. It is wonderful, yeah. For me, their yoke is complete game changer. I've always said that. Not that there's anything wrong with the products that I'm using now. I absolutely love my Thrustmaster Airbus set, but the Boeing yoke is just that pendular motion. Flying aircraft with a yoke with that is just, man, it's incredible. Euro Aviation TV, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. What does DLSS mean, and is there anything I have to do for the 40 series frame generation? Yeah, I would watch some videos. I'm not exactly sure what has to happen. I know that you have to turn on DX12, and then there's some other things for frame gen you have to do. DLSS is the rendering. It's the filters, the anisotropic filters and stuff like that. That's what it is. Deep Learning Super Sample, I think it's called, DLSS. Watch some videos on it, man. You'll be able to explain it much better than I can. That's for sure. All right, we're looking good. Altimeter was 1004. Good. We've got 3,000 feet plugged in. I'm going to bring that speed back down to about 210. We are coming in a little bit hot. I'm also going to turn our landing system on. We're 17 miles out right now, currently at 5,500 feet. Aircraft should continue. I'm going to get a little bit of ground spoiler out to help it on the descent. Maintain our profile. And our speed is rolling back to 210 knots. Perfect. Good, good, good. DX12 and DLSS are pretty much all you need. There you go. Right, I'm going to arm localizer. I'm also going to go auto brake 1. And we shouldn't need ground. I'm going to leave ground spoiler out just in case. Okay, no, we're fine. We're slightly below profile now as well, so everything's good there. We'll arm you. Good. Wonderful. Where am I looking to park? Where did this aircraft park, chat? Let's see if we can zoom all the way in to see where they went. Wizz goes to the old whatchamacallit gates here. Alright, Lokestar's captured. I'm going to arm approach. I'm going to chill in that descent rate here a little bit. About 500 feet per minute. We'll grab that. Bring our speed back down to 190. We'll go flaps 1. Good. And we're chilling on a descent rate. And we'll go ahead and capture glide slope here in a second. We are currently 13 miles out. Looking good. I can probably grab GSX already. Warsaw gate. What's this at? 31. Like that. Gates, bro, parking. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So we're going to be vacating to the right. And we're parking, we're supposed to be right up here. Parking 31 is where we're supposed to be. So my guess is if we can vacate directly here onto Sierra 2 or Sierra 3, short little taxi into 31. Nice and simple, chat. Cool. Hopefully we'll hit Sierra 2. Glide slope has been captured. Beautiful. Speed back down to 180. We are 8 miles out. Looking good. No autoland today? No autoland today. Beautiful. Let's go gear down. Flaps 2. Speed back down to 170. We'll maintain 170 till 5 miles for the traffic behind us. No need to go fully ready to go here. Go to our performance page. Approach phase is active. We're looking for 138 on the VAP speed. Lights, 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 and lights. Good. We're all set up there. Beautiful. He got the craziest thing is about Canada is the pictures on the cigarette packs. Yes. Yeah, the warnings. Yep. I mean, you have to remember, dude, like, healthcare is, you know, we pay for healthcare in our taxes, right? So if the government can make you not have to, you know, if the government can try and
2000.
Make it so that you don't smoke, they're going to try and do that, right? So, all right, flaps 3. We'll go ahead and go flaps full. What overlay is that? What, up top here? That is Sim Toolkit Pro with all that information. How do you get GSX to select your preferred ground operator? Mine just automatically assigns the wrong one. If there's more than one option, it'll give you, Justin. My biggest thing would be probably check to see that you're running, download some, people make like profiles for airports. I would make sure that you've downloaded one of those. Cool, landing checklist, gear down, 3 green, flaps are full, ground spoilers are armed, EK memo, no blue, all the lights are on, we're looking good. 4 miles out, I still don't see the runway in front of me. A little bit foggy here this evening. Tips for starting to stream. Still learning how to fly the Phoenix A320 and a bit nervous to put myself out there as I'm learning to fly and making mistakes. I wouldn't stream. If I'm being 100% honest with you, you're right, don't put yourself through that shit, man. Because there's always going to be people that are going to come in and try and bully you and stuff like that. Just don't do it, man. Get into streaming when you're a little bit more comfortable. That would be my suggestion. Get into streaming when you feel a little bit more comfortable about your skills and flying. It'll do a lot better for you. And your content, you know what I mean? That would be my biggest. Yeah. GSX is not free, but GSX is on sale right now. All right, friends, let's put this bad boy down on the ground. I want to thank Thrustmaster again for sponsoring this stream with all these beautiful peripherals. Anything that you see me using, there's a link above or down below, whatever is easier for you. Thank you to Thrustmaster for sponsoring this stream. Sounds are up. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Such a beautiful approach, man.
500. 400. 300. 100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue. Not gonna go chasing glide slope and pappies.
100.
Glide slope.
It's fine.
Glide slope.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Reversers, nose down gently. Decelerating, a little bit of crosswind. No problem. Reverser stowed. Autobrake off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome down to Warsaw. We're gonna hit, sure, we'll hit this one right here. I wasn't gonna hit this one, but we'll hit this one here. Get off the runway. Beautiful. Not too shabby, my friends. A little bit floaty on that one, but not bad at all. Not too bad at all. Where did we end up vaking out? Oh man, we made it off at Oscar. Wow. Okay, we're going up here to 31. I could have just rolled off and gone to Sierra 2. Oh well. Cool. Ground spoilers, flaps. Landing lights, nose lights, wing lights, strobe lights. AP master start switches on. Your Aviation TV 7 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for your support. I really do appreciate that. Incredibly kind. Thank you, man. All right, we're going in here to the left. Our stand should be over there, 31. All right. APU start switch. Visa. Beautiful scenery, chat. Exclamation point scenery in chat if you're interested. Thanks so much again, Euro Aviation, for 7 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is the flare a nudge back on stick and hold, or just a nudge back and pull to neutral? You usually want to hold it back. But you want to hold it to a point where you're not like constantly pulling back. You kind of want to give it a little bit and then kind of just let it ease in with a little bit of back pressure. That's usually what you're looking for. All right, looks like, okay, yeah, good. They've got us set up for 31. Kill the nose lights. Looks like we go on in a little bit of an angle. I don't know what they want us to do here. Yeah, it does look like we pull a little bit forward. Sean, my man, 18 months. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind, man. I don't know where the hell this guy wants me to park, chat. I feel like here is where we should be parking. Like there's a line right here with this. I feel like we should be going up to here, but I don't I don't think they know where we should be parking. It's probably going to make me reset the values. Oh, no, it kind of wants me there. But it says we're 7 meters to the right. 7 feet to the right. That's not right. We'll call it right about there. Cool. Park brake is on. Upstairs, APU's on. APU bleed is on. Good. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Red beacon light is off. Seatbelt signs are off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Warsaw. Wonderful. Cap, what happened to the medicine emoji? It's still there, man. It's the first one. Oops. That comment contains an invalid emoji. Oh, I wonder if they finally decided to block it because it's a marijuana leaf. Yeah, you're right. It looks like they did remove it. I may have to change that out for something else. I'm surprised it's been so long. I wonder if any other ones don't work. Yeah, when you try and spam it, look. Medicine emoji is gone. Yeah, look, when I try and spam, like, it's still here for me. And when I try and spam it, it goes, oops, that comment contains an invalid emoji. Edit and try again. Listen, man, some people have nothing better to do than just report stuff for people, right? There's the Debbie Downers. Hello, Daisy. Cool. Let's go to GSX. Let's go ahead and request deboarding. Beautiful. We'll jump outside. We'll have a look-see. And there we go. Weird parking. I feel like we probably should have stopped back here, but they've got us all the way up there. But hey, the good thing about this, chat, is we just pull forward and go and taxi down that way. So, I mean, that's the good thing about these stands, but this is a little bit of a weird, I feel like we shouldn't be parked here, but that's okay. A little bit of a weird one. Cool. Great first flight. Nice little butter on that one. What was the landing rate on that one here? I didn't even, 138, 0.98 G. I'd say that was a good one, chat. Nice and a little bit floaty, but in the touchdown zone. Let's go to our new flight. Let's go ahead and get our flights ready here. I'll turn the sounds down a little bit. The passenger bus is coming, so they got to board and deboard via the passenger bus. Which takes a little bit longer, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and plan our return flight. EPWA over to LHBP for Budapest. Search. Sky taxi. That would have been cool. Flying a sky taxi, it's called. EPWA, LHBP. Gonna be in the 320. Gonna be in the Phoenix. And all of that looks good. Cool. How long is this from EGGL to EPWA? I don't know. You'd have to check. I feel like that's a pretty long one. Probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, I would think. Something like that. Hour and a half. Alrighty. Pre-filed on the network. We're looking good there. Cool. Let's disconnect and reconnect here quickly with our new call sign. Good. Let me import our new flight plan. Good. There's our new flight plan, all the way back down to Budapest. Wonderful. Let's jump inside. We'll work on some things in here. I can stop, reset, good. Company message, menu, ATSU, AOC, and received. Arrival message, good. Cool. Let's go ahead and over to our electronic flight bag. We're going to go import next flight. Good. And there's our next flight. Warsaw back to Budapest. Wonderful. And we are Wizz 1. How crazy is that, Jet? We actually got the call sign. We win. Wizz Air 1. That is our call sign. 112 passengers? No. Hold on. We need to edit that. We're definitely not going with 112 passengers. Let's go like 169. There we go. Now we'll generate that. Let me go back to our My Flight. There we go. We'll import, re-import that. Good. mass and balance, 169 passengers, 2,600 kilograms of cargo, 5,900 kilograms of fuel. We'll load and we'll instant. Good. That is all set there. We can go grab those numbers and throw them in here now. So we'll go back to our knit ref. We're going to do our knit request. Call sign today, as I mentioned, Wizz 1. Lucky with that call sign. Wizz Air 1. We're going back from Warsaw to Budapest. Good with the alternate of Vienna, actually. Interesting. Cool. That's good. Let's go to flight plan. We're going to go EPW8. We're going to go to departures. We are going to plug in runway 29 for a departure. We are planning for the Evan 7 Golf departure. Good. And we'll go ahead and execute that. And then into Budapest, we're planning for the ILS 13 right. We're going to be on the Edem 2 Tango arrival. Edem 2 Tango. Edem or EBAM? Edem 2 Tango? Yes, 2 Tango. Good. And then our approach via, let's have a look-see here. So this takes us all the way down to, I think what's going to be here, Edemu out to Arfox. No, sorry, it'll come out like this, and then we're going to be at Katoos. So if we go to approach, and we plan ILS 13 right, and we pin that, you can see Katoos is out here. So we definitely want to take it via Katoos. Good. And we'll insert that. Beautiful. That is good. We'll go back to our NetRef tab. Cost index initially 5, cruise level 360, 36,000 feet for the return flight. Everything looks good there. We'll plug in our numbers now. Zero fuel weights looking at 60.2 and 31.3. 60.2/31.3. Good. I believe that they are done. Okay, they're almost done that process. So I'm going to go GSX. We're going to go restart. Good. And then block fuel for today is 5.9. Good. Got all that in there. That should be set. If we go now to our performance page, we can grab some numbers. Let me go to GSX and we'll sim brief. Good. Knows we've got 169 passengers, 5,900 kilograms of fuel. We'll request our boarding. And we're going to be Swissport. Good. Sweet. Cool. That's all done. That's all set. We can go to our departure performance now and plug in some information here. So we're going to be departing on runway 29. Surface conditions are dry. Flaps 1. Force toga no. Anti-ice off. Packs on. We'll sync load sheet. Slightly lighter than our departure out of Budapest. And we'll calculate our view speeds. 41, 41, 44. 141, 141. 144. Good. Flaps are going to be 1/ down 0.3 and 58. Down 0.3 and 58 on the flex. Beautiful. Cool. Everything's done. We're good to go. Baggage loaders are coming back. There's a little bit of a wider view here, and we should see the passenger bus rolling up here any second. Good, good, good. Can you update the ETA? Yeah, all of that will be done here in a second. I got to go over to the second PC. All right, give that a sec. Hey Cap, on approach manual flight, how much do you fly watching the glide slope indicator and localizer, and how much visually do you switch to visual at the very end or before? Usually I'm outside at about 50 to 100 feet. I'm looking outside. If you actually go, Sebastian, go to my YouTube channel right now, pardon me, and go and check the latest video that I did with the Tobii eye tracker. And I actually have a little segment in there where it shows you how much I'm looking up and down. So yeah, that should help. It'll definitely show you. The 787 behind us is pushing back. Oh man, you always know when somebody is using GSX, chat. This is how you know. Hold on, let me get a screenshot of that. Let me get a screenshot of him. There we go. Flipped upside down. That is a bug with VATSIM and GSX. Something between the handoff between the two does not like one another. I don't know. No, I actually think that this is a... This is like a... something's not speaking to one another properly. Like, when GSX is pushing back, it makes like the V-Pilot or whatever, X-Pilot, V-Pilot, whatever you're using, there's something in there that the code is all messed up and something is not happy with it. That's what it is. Ah, the cartwheel pushback method, a dizzying effect. A dizzying but effective method. Exactly. We did an I love GSX emoji, it's still broken half the time. Yeah, could be. Faten, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. I have one question. How come in Toronto I see 2 jetways? I'm missing something even though I exclude third-party jetways. Some jet bridges in Toronto have 2 gates. Are you saying every gate has 2 gates? You may need to go and make sure that it's actually being done. The exclude the third-party jetways. Some gates will have 2, but if all of them have 2, yeah, something's broken. Something's broken. You might have to go. You might have 2 sceneries installed. I don't know. What is happening in the back? Oh, nothing. Just a regular pushback here in Microsoft. The happy dance. It's the lift in GSX. If you uncheck lift under the aircraft on GSX, that glitch will not happen. I don't have the lift on. I have it turned off. What's that lot doing? A break dance? See, look, he's done. He's just performing a nice little show for us. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Thanks everybody who already has smashed down that thumbs up button. I don't know if we can hit 300 likes today, but hopefully we can. We smashed our like goal yesterday, so. He got tired. Happy little 787 dance. You got that right. Like the meme with the plane seeing a bird and starts flapping its wings in excitement? Yes, correct. That wasn't a little dance. It was a big dance. Can we get 320 likes by the end of the video? 320 would be nice, considering we're flying a 320. That would make the most sense, yeah. Zach, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. A little bit shorter of the flight time on the way back. Simply because we have a little bit of a tailwind now. Instead of that quartering headwind, we've got that slight tailwind. Have you seen the mini FCU cab? Not sure if it works for the Phoenix, but I saw a pic of it somewhere, but not a lot of info about it. I've seen some videos, yeah. It does work with the Phoenix, but the screens don't light up. So you can use the dials, but you still have to like be inside the cockpit and looking at the screens. I have traffic in my sim that's non-VATSIM traffic, even though I have multiplayer turned off in the sim. I'm so confused. So in the settings aired, when you load in before you select, go to like where on the top right where you can select the settings and make sure that everything is off there too. Just because you have multiplayer turned off doesn't mean you could still have like this sim will import like traffic from like flight radar and stuff like that as well. So yeah. What's the next coming payware aircraft / airport I'm hyped for? The 319, the 321 by Phoenix, the A300 by AnyBuilds, the 777 by PMDG. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. But like imminent releases, probably the 319, the 321, the A300. I don't know about any scenery that's coming out that I'm super excited for, to be honest with you. I don't know. Scenery's scenery at this point. I don't really... We have so much great scenery on the world. I rarely get excited for scenery to come out. Unless it's an airport that we don't have anything for and I've been waiting for something to come out. I would like a great San Francisco. I know that we're getting Flight Beam San Francisco and that's going to be really good. But, you know, in the meantime, we have a handcrafted Frankfurt would be nice. Yes, Frankfurt EDDF would be really nice to see as well. The MD-11, yeah, MD-11's still a couple months away though. I don't think the MD-11's not really, I would say January, February for most of us is probably when that's going to be available. I am excited for that. Yep, something heavy. I've seen a couple videos on it so far though, and I gotta say, not that I haven't been impressed, but it's been a little bit underwhelming. And I don't mean that in like a bad way or anything like that. I just feel like from the videos that I have seen of the MD-11, yeah, underwhelming is just like, I don't know. It looks weird when it's landing. Maybe it's just the videos that I've watched. Maybe the people aren't like comfortable flying it yet, but just looks weird like landing. Looks a little bit weird flying. Still got some pretty hardcore bugs as well with the way that the autopilot's weird on that aircraft as well. So, what about the fly-by-wire 380? I mean, it's a 380, dude. Like, I'll probably fly it a handful of times a year. Other than that, doesn't really matter. Any timetable for the Phoenix planes? They said before the end of the year. Now, we're about 2 months late waiting for a. We're about 2 months late waiting for their IAE updates. So, who knows, man? Sheesh! Look at this big plane, chat. He probably should have gone out to the taxiway. He's gonna be real close to clipping some wings. That is a beauty, though. Dreamliner. That's the 900. Sexy. Looks good. Definitely has some issues with the flight model. The MD-11, it looks like it. It just looks weird. Like I said, man, it looks weird landing. It looks, I don't know. But hey, those are all things that, you know, small tweaks and small adjustments can fix all that, right? So, cool. I think we're fully boarded again, chat. That was a nice quick turnaround. Ready to go. I think they're going to push. There we go. There goes him. Boarding is complete. Doors are closed. Stairs are going to get removed. And there we have it. Cool. Let's jump back inside the aircraft. Sounds are going to go back up. Now we get to just start the engines here at the gate. We don't have to do anything crazy either. So we're just going to go to ground services. We're just going to make sure that everything's been removed. Chocks and cones, GPUs, good. All of that is moved. And if we go to the overhead, we're sitting on APU. Let's go red beacon light. Seatbelt signs are on. Fuel pumps and all that fun stuff is great. We'll go engine mode selector to the start position. We do have a company message. It's going to be our load sheet. We'll accept that. 169 plus 6. On board today, chat. So 175. Let's go engine number 2. Start. Sir, you are about to get eaten by engine number 2. Apologize in advance. Don't pay attention, chat. Shh. I was going to say they disappear anyways once you start the engines. They usually go away. Hey man, any ideas on why Microsoft keeps changing assistance back to easy when the indie builds beta version after updating to Microsoft? Also, how can I fix this? You can't. That's part of the reasons why I'm not in the beta right now. It's part of the beta. It's a bug. Every single time you launch the sim, you're going to have to go and change your assistant settings. Yeah, that is the biggest bug right now. Probably one of the most annoying, not the biggest bug, the most annoying bug. Engine number 1. Murderer. No, ground crew's fine. Don't worry about them. They are perfectly fine. Have you ever flown into Dallas, Fort Worth? We have, yes. DFW. We don't have good scenery for Dallas, Fort Worth. That's kind of the problem, Jake. I'd fly into there a lot more, but the scenery is awful, and the performance is atrocious. Bad. They had vests on, so they'll be safe. Exactly. That's the kind of logic that I need around here, Karl. Thank you. Safety vest? Fine. No need to worry. No need to worry one bit. All right, we got 2 good engines. Laps 1. So we'll stop when the Unibuilds V2 comes out, and when I flew the Unibuilds V2, it was lagging every 5 seconds. I had to quit the flight. Yeah. Yeah. But you have to be careful. Now that you're in the beta, you're going to stay in the beta forever. So the only way to get out of the beta is when this beta ends, you have to remove yourself from the beta before the new beta starts. That's why I always tell people, don't really go into the beta unless you know exactly what you're doing and how to do it. EPU bleeds off, EPU's off, nose lights on, everything else is good there. Ground spoilers are armed, predictive wind shear system is on, auto brakes over to RTO. No ATC out of here, so we're going to be nice lazy pilots. We're going up to 36,000 feet, we'll bug that up, 360. Good, we get to pull straight out of here, no messing about. Park brake off, and we just pull forward, chat. It's very nice. How do you get out of the beta? The same way you got into the beta. And again, I can't stress this enough. If you don't know how to get in or out of the beta, probably not a good idea to go into the beta, because it can really mess up your simulator and you may have to reinstall. Afternoon caps where I'm late finishing up the Lowy stream. No worries, man. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Arm the slides. Now, do I want to go... Where are we going? It's not good when you hear where are we going. I guess we'll just stay within the apron then. So we're going all the way around to runway... Going to Romeo. Runway 29. Okay. Is a 4060 good? I mean, compared to what? Yes, it's a good graphics card. It offers you frame generation, which is the big thing. It's a good card. Are there better cards out there? Yep. 4070, 4070 Ti, 4080, 4090. Depends how much money you want to spend. Depends what you're looking for. What do we have to get out of the beta before the new version comes out? Because then you're just going to stay in beta, Ryan. There's no, like, once you opt into the beta of Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's not just for, like, that beta. Once you're in the beta, you're in the beta. There's no opting out of said beta. So it can be a little bit, you know, not everybody wants to be in the beta all the time. Like I said, sometimes it puts in these really weird bugs. Sometimes, you know, other things, some of your mods won't work. Some of your airplanes, some of your scenery, something may not work the way that it's intended to when it's in one of when it's in beta and stuff like that. So that's why I'm saying usually you want to be careful, you know? Careful if you do the beta, it deleted my sim. See, that's what I mean. It can happen randomly and stuff, so yeah. You have to do it and you have to catch it like right in between. So when this beta ends, there's like going to be a couple days where this beta ends and then there's a new one. Ooh, there's the 787 departing, chat. Wow. Very fancy. Gear up, sir. Look at that. It's even got the gear up animation, chat. Where's he going? Does anybody know where he's going? It'd be cool to see where he's going. Where are we? We got to take this left here to Echo 1. Wheels off. D, how are you? Good to see you, man. Gary P, what's up, dude? Welcome back. Hope all's well. He's going to London. Nice. The next one is probably going to be longer between, due to Christmas. The next beta will probably, won't start until January. Good call, actually, Les. You're right. I would agree with you. Yeah, they're probably going to go on break after this next one comes out. First class seat, the best class seat. Absolutely, man. Good to see you, dude. Man, I knew the vape was hitting a little bit soft today. The battery's dead, chat. Kaizo, how are you, man? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope all's well. Loving the first class seat. Ooh, nice. Hate it when the vape dies at the wrong time. Listen, dude, I'm smart. I got 3 batteries all strewn throughout the house that I can use. So one dies, right to the backup, my man. Right to the backup. Professional. Professional. What do you think about doing a long haul overnight stream? Man. There's so many things that could go wrong. That's what scares me. I'm not necessarily against the idea. I'm just scared that something's going to go wrong, and it just makes, you know, that's my only thing. Mr. Immortalis, good to see you, man. Just happy you're flying in my country. Welcome to Hungary. Thanks for having us, man. Appreciate you. It's a lot of fun. Got some beautiful scenery now, so I feel like we should be doing a lot more Wizz air ops, especially when we get the A321 out as well. Once we get the Phoenix A321 and stuff like that. Man, oh man, that could be good. Landing lights, strobe lights, wing lights, nose lights, runway turn-offs, fully lit up. Let's go. X372 did a few days ago, and he crashed 1 hour before top of descent. Well, that's an X-plane. If I got to be honest with you, I definitely wouldn't be doing it in X-plane. He is a brave man for doing that in X-plane. I wouldn't do a long haul in X-plane. If I'm doing a long haul, I'm doing it in this sim. This sim seems to be much more stable. All right, line ourselves up. Sounds are going up. He had scenery issues. He didn't crash. Well, regardless, he's brave for doing it in X-plane. I wouldn't do it in X-plane. No way, dude. No way, Jose. Especially just because there's so many like incompatible things between X-plane 11 and X-plane 12, and I'm sure he did the same thing I did, and he just brought his custom scenery folder over. I'm almost positive, right? So, alrighty guys, let's get ready for departure. One last time, or second last time, thank you to Thrustmaster for sponsoring this team. If you see any of the peripherals, or you're interested in any of the peripherals that you see me using, check the links above or down below in the description. Thank you, Thrustmaster, for sponsoring this stream. Throttle's up to 40%. Let's get it, my friends. Chrono's on. Let's go flying. Manflex 56 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Slight nose down pressure on the stick. Airspeed's live. Knots, we're neutral. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Crazy weather here. It's like the low-lying cloud. It's weird. Throttle's down to climb mode. Love that slight little derate. Make that left turn out. Flight directors. Nose down, gain some speed. Ground spoilers disarmed. Runway turn off. Nose lights and wing lights off. How do you get that transition from joystick to face cam? It's custom made, man. So all of the transitions that you see, I went to a like a 3D artist, and they made all these for my channel. Costs quite a bit of money when you start getting into like 4K custom transitions and stuff, but if you're like a smaller streamer or a new streamer starting out, you can always go to Fiverr. Fiverr has a bunch of great like 3D artists that can make some transitions and stuff for you as well. So yeah, these are all made by a third-party company. All 4K 60 FPS transitions and stuff. A little bit bumpy coming out of here. Up and above the clouds, there we go, 5,000 feet. Make this nice left turn here, and then we'll throw it over to autopilot. There's our left turn. $6,000 feet, standard barrel. Flight directors looking good. Autopilot 1 is coming on, coming up to 8,000 feet. Ayo. Nice departure, my friends. Let's get some wing views. Bus climbing out. Kev, do you know when this beta ends so I can get out in time? Well, whenever it fully releases, I don't know. They said it's between December 4th and the 7th. So between one of those days, it's gonna end. I have a question. Why do pilots turn off packs for takeoff apart from them following their SOP? Better engine performance. So shorter runway, whatever it may be. That's usually the case for a packs off departure. Clouds are beautiful, I know. 10,000 feet, landing lights, seatbelt signs. We're up and above the clouds now. We are accelerating. Beautiful. The visuals down there, man. Absolutely stunning. How do you hold it centered so well? What, the aircraft? With rudder pedals. Rudder pedals and practice, man. Practice makes perfect, dude. Yes, rudder pedals and practice. That is how you get that. The 5th of December, that's when it should be coming out. Yeah. Hell, third-party companies will make 3D model of an A320 if you want, just saying. Yep, it's true. Well. Ozzy, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. What is the purpose? Yeah, like I said, better performance to the engines. That would be the purpose of having a packs off. Is it just me or is the banner of the flight sim stuck on the false info? Just a heads up. Oh, it is. Thank you. Do you know why? Because there was another update to Sim Toolkit Pro. And every time there's an update, it closes and it doesn't reopen, even though I've already set everything. Thank you. Good eye. Everything should be updated for you now. Dude, there's been an update for Sim Toolkit Pro almost every single stream. It's already updated in between flights just for the stream, which is crazy. Yeah. So can I get out of the beta now or just to be safe? I would wait. I would wait for the beta to end and then remove yourself out of it. Yeah. So packs off for Toga takeoff, for example. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Like yesterday, departing out of Innsbruck, we could have probably done a packs off departure. Yeah. Short runway, weather, performance, for any of those reasons. It really is, AJ. It's kind of crazy, man. And I don't really like the new layout of it. I don't like what they've done with this most recent update. And I bet you there's going to be people that want it to go back to it's a little bit confusing now. Way too many extra clicks. Before, you would just set up your flight and you would choose between X-Plane or Microsoft and it would send the data for whatever simulator you were using. Now there's an extra step. You have to go to this menu and then do this and that. I have a feeling it's going to change back to what it used to be. Look at those visuals out there. Stunning. Torn between GSX or FS Realistic, would you recommend one over the other? Thanks. Oof, man. I mean, FS Realistic adds so much realism to your flight, I would almost have to go with FS Realistic, just for like the camera movements and touchdown effect and stuff that it adds to the simulator. It's so much more immersive. GSX is also great, man. I mean, if you think about it, you can pick both up right now for the price that it would cost for one. So I would consider that. I know maybe you don't have that extra cash right now, but they're both on sale for half off. So you can technically get Sim Toolkit Pro and GSX for the same price as if you were just going to get FS Realistic or GSX. Keep that in mind. Will you try out the AnyBuilds A320neo? Yes, when it comes out of beta, I will. Yeah. I'm not even joking, everything on the PC always needs to update. Always got updates. Windows updates, Discord updates, you name it. Graphic cards update. Never ends. Comes about if the 737 ILS landing works and sometimes it doesn't when I press the approach button. Are you putting in the frequencies and stuff? So with the Boeing, you have to manually put in your frequencies. You need to set your course heading. You have to do a lot on Boeing that you don't really have to do on Airbus. So just keep that in mind. There's a lot more steps to an ILS approach than there is. Love this view, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're getting a contact me. One 12545. And who is that? Excuse me. Any idea where the approach button does work in the Flyboy A320 with an RNAV approach after activating approach phase and frequencies in the McDo? No. Should work. I love FS Realistic. It's worth the $15 for sure. Yeah. I twisted my arm. I'll get both. Should be on commission. I'm telling you, man. It's worth it. You're going to enjoy both, dude. You're going to enjoy both. Maybe watch some tutorials. The cool thing about FS Realistic is, like, for whatever aircraft, if you're unsure about, like, some of the things that are happening, if you just go to the profile cloud, there's a bunch of people. Like, I even have mine up. Like, you can you can download from a bunch of people. Every people have made profiles and stuff like that. So, yeah. You can try any of those. Kev, do you think I should get Edinburgh by Pyreek? It's on sale for $12. Beautiful scenery, man. We flew in the other day. So if you're unsure, you can check out the stream. Beautiful scenery. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. I have some problems with reversers on the Airbus. Do you have any idea? Probably not configured correctly. That would be my guess to why it's not working. Keith, what's up, man? No worries, dude. Had to deliver a load of hay to Ocala, horse capital of the world. Right, Keith? Correct me if I'm wrong, but horse capital of the world? I think.
Ryanair 1, dzień dobry.
Ryanair 1, Warszawa, witam.
What American Airlines pilot once said that the Airbus is a lazy man's plane? No. The Airbus is the Cadillac. This is, hold on. This is the Cadillac. Put my little tray table out. It doesn't get much better than this. Cadillac of the skies, baby. Is this the Phoenix? It is, yes. What's up, radar? Very good evening. Wizz Air 1, flight level 250, climbing 360.
Wizz Air 1, Warszawa, good evening. Radar contact. Cisco 1000, proceed direct up.
Okay, we'll set Squawk 1000 and proceed direct to Babco for Wizz Air 1. Alright, we're direct Babco. I like how they like to give directs here. There we go. Squawk 1000, we're direct Babco. Where is Babco? Nice. All right, well, there we go. And we're climbing. Up, 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 and away. Hello, why don't I have a minimums call out? Are you setting minimums? Make sure that you set your minimums. If you're flying an Airbus, you need to do it in your performance page, your arrival. You would set your minimums into your baro or radio. If you're flying Boeing, you would make sure that you set it up here and that you see it down here, a little green number right here in your display. That'll make sure that you're doing that. Imagine JZX Pro can give us digital meals on our plates. That'd be good, right? Imagine. 3D print some food for you. No problem. Man, this looks so good with a little bit of snow buildup and stuff like that. Looks so good, especially coming in like into the zone, the transition like that. It's really cool.
Lufthansa 161 Warszawa, good day. Good evening. Clear to destination, departure, taxi to hotel, runway 29ers, scope 1000, initial climb 6000.
How does it work a barrel? Like if I put in 200 barrel, it'll say minimum at 200. So the barrels are a little bit different. You're going to find that on the charts. So if you look here, like if you look at our approach, this is our approach into Budapest. Depends on the category of aircraft that you are. We're a category C. So our barrow minimums are 697. Our radio minimums is 249. So if you barrow is usually what you would want to use is barrow. I believe that that's a little bit more accurate of a number. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong, but I just, from what my knowledge, radio altimeter is if your aircraft doesn't have a barrow altimeter, you go with a radio altimeter. But I believe a barrow altimeter is more accurate. Hellcam, what plane are you on for the next flights? Probably this aircraft next week as well. We've done a lot of Boeing over the last couple of months. We just did an Embraer 175 for a week as well. I want to spend some time in the Airbus. I miss flying around the Airbus, man. I got some cool flights next week for us planned as well. There's some new scenery that just came out. A couple new sceneries that came out that we're going to check out next week. Yeah, we'll be in the Airbus. Use the radio altimeter when landing in a Cat 2 or above. You use the barrow for all other approaches. Interesting. I always use barrow 1, but interesting. I didn't know that. If you're like my buddy, you don't use minimums. No. Use your minimums. Have to have them. Did you create those external views? Love that wing / engine view. I did, Bob. Yeah. If you're having trouble or you want to figure out how to set custom wing views, throw that into Google, throw that into YouTube. Custom wing views, Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's probably 20,000 tutorials on how to set your custom wing views. Once you do it a couple times, it's pretty easy. You just have to go into the aircraft folder and edit a camera config file. I have a pilot friend and I asked him about the topic a couple days ago, and that's what he said. There you go. Makes sense.
Po mapie spodziewajcie się wektorów do podejścia do pasa 25 w Krakowie.
Po mapie spodziewamy się wektorów do pasa 25 w Krakowie. Whisky Lima Alfa 4008.
Ryanair 1212 na wieży, 120, 255, dziękuję.
I don't think we're noticing how close we're getting at 321 and 319 by Phoenix.
Wieża przełączam, do widzenia.
Do widzenia. Correction.
The only thing that scares me is they're 2 months late on the IE engines. That's the only thing that scares me. I know that they said, I know that they initially said that the delay with the IE engines would not cause any delay on the 319 and the 321. I have a hard time believing that at this point now. Something tells me that we're not getting the 319 and the 321 without getting the IE engines. So if the IE engines are still delayed and they're still having issues with it, then my guess is we're probably not getting the 319 as well either. Do you prefer dog cockpit designs of Airbus compared to Boeing? I like them both, to be honest with you. I like the Airbus. It's kind of got like that blue, that light blue kind of sky color. I don't mind it. I don't mind Boeing either. Boeing's a little bit more gray. Yeah, I don't mind. No real difference to me, to be honest. We use barrel on normal approaches and radio on Cat 2 and Cat 3. Pardon me. That would make sense then. Yeah. They said the 319 and the 321 is still on track for schedule, so I'm assuming the IEs and the 319 and the 321 will release together late December or January. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'd personally take the CFM versions of the 319 and the 321 if they can offer that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I do not know. I'm just hopeful that we get something. I mean, at this point, we just need something different, right? So, AJ, 18 months, year and a half, reroll. Thanks for support, my man. Appreciate you, dude. 18 months as a business class member. Appreciate the support, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. They also said that the 319 and 321 are done and they're just delayed on the IE engines. Yeah, which again, who knows, man? Who knows at this point? Like, I don't know what they're going to do. Are they going to just hold on to the 319 and 321 until the IEs are complete and ready? Because, yeah, for most of us, the IE is just a visual change. The performance difference is nice, but doesn't make a difference in how 90% of us fly. I would agree with you 100%. Yep. For me, sounds and visuals, right, Buckeye? Like, I'm not, other than that, they're pretty much the same. I know that the engine start procedure is a little bit longer on the IEs. Yeah. Now 321 is just going to be, oof, baby. So many different ops that opens up, and 321s go on some pretty long ops as well, man. Imagine having a JetBlue 321. Oof. We'll be doing New York to LA, LA to New York in the JetBlue 321. Boston to LA. Oh, Air Canada A321 down to the Caribbean. Oof. Man, so many options. So many options. You need a 320 Neo? Well, you've got the Builds 320 Neo and you've got the fly-by-wire 320 Neo. Oh, 321, got you. Will there be a 321 Neo? No, but if you had to think about it, I feel like that would be the next step that Phoenix would probably take. Probably get an A321 Neo. I don't know if they would do a 320 Neo now that there's an Builds and the fly-by-wire. Mark, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. In theory, there shouldn't really be a difference between a 320, 319, 321. It's basically the same plane with larger/shorter fuselage. I don't get what takes so long. Just the modeling and the performance numbers one. I think that's the big thing, is the modeling performance numbers. You know, if you're going to offer a payware product and you're going to be like Phoenix, that is, you know, regarded as high fidelity, you're not just going to want to extend the fuselage and make it fly the exact same, right? So there are different flight characteristics. The 19, the 20, and the 21 all fly differently, so being able to feel that a little bit on your controls as well, I'm sure that has a lot to do with the development. Yeah. Summer, 26 months. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you for the continued support. Appreciate you, my friend. I hope you're having a great Monday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A321 Neo Air Transat? Yes. Oof. Would be incredible. Ooh. Yeah. Would be incredible. Was the delay this long in the different variants of the PMDG 737? No, I don't think so. They came out pretty on time, but I don't think they put like time schedules. I think they just released it when they released it. Yeah. Your birthday is on Friday? Hey, there you go. Very nice. How old are you turning? 35? I'm joking. I'm joking. Flight mode also needs tweaking for those planes. They really don't fly the exact same. Yeah, exactly. That I think would probably be one of the big ones. The big 19. Oh, baby. You're legal to drink in Canada. You can go into the liquor store and buy your own alcohol at 19 years old. Congratulations. Dell, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are, I believe we're at 360. We are just getting to our cruise level now. 360. And it looks like we're cruising for all of about 60 miles, 80 miles. We can go to our performance and bug up our cost index to 35.
4535.
There we go. And there we are, 36,000 feet. Crossing over some, I don't know what mountain range this is here. It's pretty cool though. Right over here, I don't know what this is. Chat, what is this? What mountain range is this? Does anybody know? It's a pretty cool mountain range though. That is Krakow.
Clear to destination, departure deck 0200.
Katowice. There's EPKK, okay, it's right there. We've been there before. Down there in the snow. Would they stop me at all in Canada because of my US license? No, you should be fine. As long as it shows your age, your date of birth, you'd be fine. 135.3, thanks for ATC. Was Air 1?
Wizz 1545, contact Eurocontrol, frequency 135.3, thank you, bye.
135.3, I think that was our frequency. 135.3 Euro Control. Yo, Control, good evening, Wizz Air 1, flight level 360.
Wizz Air 1, hello, Euro East radar contact, leave box heading, correction, leave Babco heading 180, reported for descent.
Alright, leave Babco heading 180, will report ready for descent. Wizz Air 1. 180 off of Babco, which is essentially our flight path. I may just leave it on our flight path. It's weird that he's giving us a vector from Bab. Unless he's sending us like a direct vector, he might be as well. The Tatra Mountains. Okay. Just put on a pot of homemade beef stew. Should be ready in a couple of hours. Delicious. I'm going to have Szechuan food tonight with my buddy. Szechuan Chinese food tonight. Very much looking forward to that. They have some General Tao chicken and some crispy beef. Chat, it's out of this world. If I can remember, I'll try and take some pictures. It is quite special. Captain, is the NVIDIA 2080 Ti too weak for the sim? No, 2080 Ti is still a very capable card. You know, I feel like it might not be on par with like a 4080 and stuff like that with frame gen. But yeah, I don't think you're going to be running the simulator at maximum, Doron, but 2080 Ti is still a pretty beefy card. I was in builds 320, haven't been able to make it lately. I haven't flown it yet, man. Haven't flown it yet. We're going to be flying it next week at some point.
Contact Budapest 120.375. See you next time. Bye-bye.
10375, thank you sir, tot ziens. KLM 1049.
Leader 144, decent flight level 150, RFOX level 200 or below.
Alright, he wanted us heading 180.
Can you please repeat for Wizz Air 144?
Wizz Air 144, decent flight level 150, RFOX level 200 or below.
Descending flight level 150
okay,
and
there's 180 on the heading.
For Wizz Air 144.
We'll let him know.
Flight level 200 or below.
We're ready. We can take descent somewhat soon. What's the best thing to use to learn the 737 on Microsoft? Probably YouTube videos and tutorials and stuff like that. That would be the easiest, man. Watching other people and stuff like that. That would be, yeah. You're banned on the Discord server again before you even said anything. Hey.
Bye-bye.
What's your Discord name? Because you were unbanned the other day, so one can only assume what you've done now. What is your Discord name? Maybe it's Ennis? No, it's not Ennis. Not him. I don't know what his Discord name is. I forget what his Discord name is. One more question. Should I change the settings in the video control plan or should I just leave it all at default? I personally don't notice any changes when I make any of those crazy changes or anything like that. Doron, I don't know. I would just leave it, man. I would just leave it. I would try to maybe tweak the sim, you know, certain settings.
Thanks again for another awesome stream.
Hey, Joe. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your continued support, man. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. It's going to yell at us to enter our descent data. Let's do that now. Actually, what I'm going to do is let's go to our init ref. We're going to do our wind, and we're going to do our descent request. Alright, we'll insert, good, then we'll go to perf, grab the weather into Budapest. This is the guy that didn't tell you his Discord name? No, he ended up telling me the Discord name, but he... Direct Bravo Papa 775 for Wizz Air 1.
Negative, Bravo Papa 755, runway 13 right for landing.
Yes, Bravo Papa 755, 13 right for landing, Wizz Air 1.
Wizz 1, start descent, flight level 190, please.
We will start descent now to flight level 190, Wizz Air 1. Alright, 190, manage mode. Performance, and we'll enter in the information here. Winds are 100 at 8. Transition level is 10,000 feet, yes. -1 on the temperature, and the QNH 1005. Good. And we'll go and get our barrel minimums. We are going to be on the ILS 13 right, and barrel minimums on the Charlie 697. Good. Cool. Who asked Hater, thank you for the 10 Danish kronen. You still haven't provided me with your Discord name, though, so I can't...
Speed on conversion 280 knots.
Speed 280 knots on conversion. Wizz Air 1. Thank you for the donation, but I still have not caught your Discord to see why you were removed again.
545, direct Bravo Papa 755, descent flight level 190, speed on
Seatbelt signs are on.
280 knots or less.
And we should be starting the official descent any second. Here it is now. Listen for the engines. Chat, listen. It's my favorite. It's my favorite, dude. That deceleration from when you like are on like descent to then like idle descent. Oh man. So good. So good.
12545.
Yep, 12545. Thank you.
At this point, I'm convinced that he has to be trolling.
Contact Budapest approach 122.975.
Has to be trolling at this point.
Contacting 122.975 for Wizz Air 144.
Nobody can be this, like, just... Yeah. No. Impossible. Impossible. I can't refund it either. You're gonna have to contact. YouTube Google support. You're gonna have to contact Google support, and they're gonna have to refund you your 10 Danish kronen. I'm sorry, I can't refund you. It doesn't work that way on YouTube. If you donate through Streamlabs, I can refund you, but you donated through YouTube, so contact YouTube support. Sorry. Alright, let's get a little bit of ground spoiler out here. We got a little bit above profile just because I'm trying to maintain 280 knots on conversion for them. Get what are your favorite airports to fly into? Oh man, there's so many. There's so many, Ryan. Everywhere, man. New York, Washington.
Flying 230 for spacing the aircraft in front of you doing some miracles. 230, please.
230 on the heading, was there one, no problem.
Wizz Air 1545 also heading 230 for spacing.
Heading 230, Wizz Air 1545.
Please, okay, but you can still write your name now, that's what I'm saying. You've gone like another 5 minutes without just writing your name in chat. Like you don't have to write your name as a donation. I'm telling you, that's not going to help your cause. I find it funny that people think that they can donate, and that's going to make me not remove your ban or something like that. The money has nothing to do with it. Please keep your money. Please keep your money. Just tell me what your Discord name is, and then I will see if you're banned or not. I don't understand what's so difficult at that. You don't have to donate. Alright, ground spoiler in. We're good. Armed. Wonderful. Auto brake is set to low as well, so we're good on that. Seatbelts on, and then obviously landing lights at 10,000. We're still coming through 25,000. Picked up a track IR. How much adjustments do you make out of the gate? Track IR or Toby head tracker? Which one did you get, Del? I use Toby now. I'm off the track IR. I use the Toby. One of the reasons I absolutely love the Toby is I don't have to have anything on my head anymore. I don't have to have some crazy camera system as well sitting up top. Super simple. It's a little it's a little bar that sits on the end of my my monitor. Love it. There's been a noticeable and concerning increase in Timmy's in chat. I don't really think so, but
to him. Bye bye.
Sadly, Captain, it's very possible. I'm sure this is the type of person that mouth breathes and wears slightly stained pajama pants out in public. Sub
over
100
to
people.
approach on 122.97 and we'll report our heading. Wizz Air 1.
Thank you very much.
Have a good evening.
1545 also.
Alright. Thank you, AJ. I appreciate you, man. Huge note, floaties. I'm sorry I had to cut that off at the end there. It says stained pajamas out in public. Sub 100 people. Fuck, man. Budapest approach, good evening. Wizz Air 1 descending flight level 220190, heading 230.
Karl, for a kilo via X1 Clearance 130, report established.
Like your call sign, nice and simple. It's a real world call sign too. Wizz Air 1. Yeah. He types a paragraph instead of his name. Exactly. At this point, like I said, it's just a troll, man. It's just a troll. Bye. Goodbye. Truck IR, would have loved the Toby, but the way I sit in my rig and the amount of stuff in front of me, I just can't put it on the bottom. It's blocked. Got you. Makes sense, man. Hey, whatever I got to do for you, man.
Approach Wizz Air 1545, heading 230, flight level 205, descending 190. Wizz Air 1 Budapest approach, good evening, identified, descend to 9,000 feet altitude by the QNH 1005, expect straight and approach runway 13 right.
Delta, how are you, man? Good to see you, dude.
13 right, give me that altitude again, sir.
Nice, Lonesboro.
Wizz Air 1.
Go ahead for Wizz Air 1.
Wizz Air 1, approach identified, descend to 9,000 feet altitude by the QNH 1005. Expect straight and approach runway 13 right.
Alright, we'll descend 9,000 feet, QNH 1005, and we'll expect 13 right to Wizz Air 1.
Carlos 48 kilo contact Budapest Tower frequency 11 in decimal 1, bye-bye.
Contact Tower 1 in decimal 1, Carlos 48, thank you, bye.
Ryanair 6 Sierra Victor contact Budapest radar frequency 120 decimal 3,
Alright, we have tower on 118.1.
Budapest radar 120375, Ryanair 6 Sierra Victor, goodbye.
Ryanair 150 contact Budapest radar frequency 120 decimal 375, bye-bye.
Contact Budapest radar 120 decimal 375.
Toby, thanks, Cap. Wallet is out in CAD. Apologize. It's worth it, man. It's so good, dude. It's so good. I love, as somebody who's been using TrackIR for many years, not having anything attached to my head and being able to make the same movements and stuff like that. Man, absolutely love it. And like being able to like go forward,
Descending to 9004, Vision 144.
look around, and do some stuff. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty damn crazy. Pretty damn crazy, man. And especially for like truck sim and stuff like that, dude, it was super handy for truck sim as well. I still feel I have to dial in some of my settings. You see how my head is like kind of still moving? It makes it a little bit difficult, like when you're overhead doing stuff. See how it's like making small little... So I still have to make some adjustments, but overall I really like it, man. Really like it. Super handy rear. That's exactly what happened. And approach was Air 1. We were on a heading of 230. I don't know if he wants us to turn.
Turn left heading 160.
Left turn 160. Thank you. Please go back to the airport, because right now we're kind of flying away from the airport. Calibrate on the bottom, then move to the top, head tracking only. There you go. All right, Cap, back to the grind. Have a good landing. Thanks, Del. Appreciate you, man. No, well, there was somebody in front of us who had to send us off on a heading. I think there was a mix-up between myself and the aircraft behind me. We like both called in. He didn't respond to me. Then the aircraft behind me called in, and then he responded to me. I don't know. Anyways, we're directly to the airport now. That's all that matters for the approach course. What are your opinion on the SciTech yoke? Good 10 years ago, not so much now. I feel like there's much better options on the market now. Just arrived for landing. Have a good one, Cap. Captain Lavcore, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for coming to hang out. We're approaching 10,000 feet. Actually going to bring our speed back now to 250. So we'll go 240 on the speed. We'll ding the cabin.
Speed back 220 left.
Speed 220 left for Bishop 144.
Just doing X111, Tolos A320, IH Spirit. Nice, very cool. Had one a couple years ago, an AX 52 works well until it didn't. Yeah, Logitech X52. I've heard good things and I've heard bad things about that setup. Never owned one. I had a SciTech yoke, and then from my SciTech yoke I had the Thrustmaster T16000M for years. And then I got my Thrustmaster TCA and then my Thrustmaster Boeing yoke. Had the honeycomb yoke as well. Honeycomb yoke, honeycomb throttle. Alright, 10,000 feet. Landing lights. Ding them one last time. Looking good.
Wizz 144 on the present heading, descend to 4,000 feet, clear approach runway 1 radar, number 2 in the sequence.
Descending flight level of descending 4,000 feet for Vision 144.
Wizz Air 144 traffic at you about 12 miles.
If there was only some sort of hardware company that would sponsor the stream.
UPS 842
Telling you, man.
to 4000.
Telling you, we're on our own, dude. Fuck it. We're gonna spend the crazy amount of money. We're gonna do it. And of course, you know what's gonna happen, AJ? I'm gonna build out some crazy spec system, spend $6,000-7,000 building a PC, and then a company will reach out and be like, "Hey, we'd love to sponsor you." You know, that's what's gonna go to. Ecab, is your turbulence setting still realistic? No, I have it to low, Jack. Realistic is not realistic at all. Unless they've updated it and they've changed it, but no, I have it set to low. Which is what all the developers suggest. PMDG, Phoenix, Indie Builds, all the developers suggest that it be at low. Because it's not realistic when it's set to realistic. 6,000 feet was there one. Open descent, 6,000 feet. Maybe Bubbles will reach out and sponsor you. Maybe, yeah. Thrustmaster needs to make a GA yoke. I don't know. I don't know if there's a big enough market for that. I don't know. I don't know. It would be cool. I mean, I don't know what they have next. I would love to think that a tiller is going to be next from them, but who really knows? Some IEs would be nice for the Wizz and the Phoenix, yes, and Sharklets. Would be indeed.
Okay, descending to 9,000 feet, direct to Bella Tato 755, expecting 13 right shamrock, 660
UPS 842, maintain present heading.
I love a 777 Thrustmaster yoke, interchangeable. It'd be amazing. I don't know if that's what their plan is, but that would be badass.
Budapest, radar, course schedule, flight level 200, information, kill on board.
UPS 842, turn left heading 280.
Turn left heading 280, UPS 6.
Budapest, we are 74 X-ray, Budapest approach, Childerz, Stefan identified, descend to 10,000 feet altitude by the
She's a PlayStation controller. Heyo. IEs are coming in 2024. I don't know, man.
Castle 2 Tango arrival, descend 10,000 feet, QNH 1006, Serbia, stand correct.
Wizz Air 144, contact over 118, 1, bye-bye.
Contacting tower 118.1 for Aviation 144, thanks, bye.
UPS 842, continue to left heading
Hey Cap, do you have a video of your sim set up on your channel? I don't have a video, but I do have some pictures up on my Instagram and my Facebook.
160 for the RS capture heading 13 right.
I knew you were here, Will.
Say that again, please.
Cap, the GTX 4070 worth buying? Could be, yeah, for sure. Get that frame generation. Yeah.
Okay, to the
Frame
left
gen is nice. Beautiful mountains down there. Looks good.
Fully correct, thank you. Wizz Air 1, descend to 5,000 feet.
5,000 feet was there one. RTX 4070, yes, yeah. A 4070 would be good. That frame generation, 100%, man. Absolutely. Beautiful down there.
Wizz Air 1, due to separation, make a left orbit.
Left orbit was there one.
Correct, thank you.
Alright, chat, we're just going to make a nice little left turn here for him all the way around.
Hotel, descend to 6,000.
That's the aircraft right here in front of us. He's literally right there. Was a little bit close. Make a left orbit.
Budapest approach, good evening. Listen to 3X Alpha passing 6,500 feet for 7,000.
I think Microsoft, a good CPU is more important than the GPU. For 2020, yes. For 2024, I think it's going to be good to have both. An unpublished hold. Yeah, pretty much. We're going all the way around. left 360. Hope that doesn't mess with the guy who's behind us, though. We'll go back to 160. Getting the tour, yes. I said I liked this mountain range so much, and I said it was beautiful down there that we're getting a little bit of a tour. I-914, 900, 4090 will burn on Microsoft. Nah, you'll be fine, dude. It's a beast of a system, man. You will be fine. Cap, do you like flying in Microsoft? I do. Yeah. All pilots hate this. Left 160, cleared ILS 13 right, we'll port established. Wizz Air 1. Right, left 160s, which I already have plugged in here. We're just doing that nice orbit for them. Left to 160, and then we're going to intercept at heading of 160. The frame gen is great, yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. That's nice weather to fly, bit of clouds, bit of wind, just to maintain you focused. Love it. It is beautiful. A little bit of terrain as well here. It's nice.
Lufthansa 3 Alpha direct Artin, thank you, Ranch.
Hey, Captain, you got any mini FCU? I have not, Harold. No, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know.
Descend 6,000 feet, Wizz Air.
How do you descend? How do you descend on an RNAV 8 approach into Innsbruck, or you press the approach in the Phoenix? The RNAV 8. Are you doing the circle to land, or are you just talking about the RNAV where you come in from like the side and then make a left turn? Yeah, for any RNAV, you would just press the approach button, and you should get a V path, a V deviation path, vertical deviation path. All right, we're going to arm our localizer. And if we're looking at our charts, intercept is supposed to be at 3,500. You can see here we're coming in this way. We should be able to intercept at 5,000. I guess that's why it's keeping us at 5,000. Thank you, Aviation Universe. Appreciate it, man. Captain X Ambience Pro is releasing tomorrow. Yeah, fucking right. Are they actually? Like, this is actually still a thing? That's got to be the biggest joke in all of flight sim history. There's no way, dude, that it's actually releasing. After a 3-year delay. Wow. He's going to be lucky if he sells 10 copies at this rate. He's probably going to give away more. He's probably going to give away more copies to get people to buy it. That's crazy, man.
Reducing speed, Wizz Air 1545. Wizz Air 1545, due to your company traffic, you are number 2 in the sequence. Clear direct approach runway 13 right, reduce speed, minimum clean speed.
Right, we're going to go 220.
Cleared ILS 13 right, Wizz Air 1545.
Loc should get captured. I want to have my speed just because we're going to have to be careful with flaps here. I'm going to go flaps 1.
Not the runway heading, but heading 160.
We're about to intercept localizer.
Wizz Air 144 approach identified, right heading 310, maintain 4,000 feet, QNH 1005, expect
I'm going to go 190 on the speed.
Expecting ILS 13 right again, and turn right heading 310 and climbing 4,000 feet.
Approach.
144.
Thank you.
Localizer and glide slope should be captured. Yeah. 118.1, thanks for ATC, we'll see you soon. Wizz Air 1.
Wizz Air 14.
Alright. Tower hello, Wizz Air 1, ILS 13 right.
Wizz Air 1, Budapest Tower, hello. Runway 13 right, clear to land. Wind is 100 degrees 7 knots. Expedite vacate please to the left.
13 right, clear to land, we'll expedite vacate to the left. Wizz Air 1. Alright, so hopefully we're going to hit Hotel 2
Tower,
if we need to.
1545 ILS 13 right.
Wizz 1545 Budapest Tower, good evening. Continue approach runway 13 right. Wind 090 degrees.
I'm going to keep my speed up
You
as
are
much as we
number two,
can.
number one is
Beautiful that we
at
get to
final.
fly right over the city like this. This is really, really, really cool.
Alright, we are number 2, clear
Budapest
13
down
right
there.
through there, 1545.
Beautiful. I'm going to keep up my speed as much as I can. I can't put myself in a shitty position, but we're going to keep it up for the guy behind us. Let's activate our approach phase. It's already activated.
1012,
Good.
do you have landing traffic in sight?
Alright, I'm going to go 180.
1012.
We're going to go gear down. 9 miles.
1012, go ahead.
Do you have landing traffic in sight?
Yes.
Wizz 1012, behind next landing via kilo lineup, runway 13 left and wait behind. Traffic is a UPS.
Flaps 2. I'm going to keep 180 on the speed till like 4 miles. Look at the city down there. Absolutely beautiful.
Budapest Tower, good evening, and also need to Woodstone, direct outside.
Ocean A50, Budapest Tower, good evening. You have a lot of background noise, please check your audio. Wizz 1545, speed on approach minimum, please.
170.
Speed and approach with 1545.
Flaps 3. Keeping 170 for him till short final. Sounds are going up. Enjoy the arrival, guys. Catch you down on the ground. One last time, the stream is sponsored by the wonderful team over at Thrustmaster. If you're interested in any of the products that I'm using, click the link above or down below in the description. Thanks everybody for hanging out today. Thank you for Thrustmaster for sponsoring the stream as well. My airplane. Good. We've been cleared to land. Lights. Let's go with our replay. Start that. Alright, let's go final approach speed now. Or short final, we're about 3 miles out. Wait for 160 knots and we'll go flaps full.
Runway 13 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 130 degrees, 3 knots.
If there's 160, we'll go flaps full. So landing checklist, gear down, 3 green, flaps full, ground spoilers armed, EK memos, no blue, no blue, 1,000 feet.
1012, go ahead.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 13 left, wind 130 degrees, 3 knots.
Clear for takeoff, runway 13
Ocean 850, in sequence via kilo lineup, runway 13 left and wait.
Yeah, starting 30 seconds, going runway 13 left, of 850. Is it better now?
Not that much.
Sorry, it's UPS 842. Just my radio can do the 391 for the common for
100 above.
Contact ground.
300.
UPS 842, stand by.
Minimum.
Continue.
200.
Terminal 67,
100.
Tower, good evening, continue approach runway 13 right, speed 120 degrees, 6 knots.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Reversers, nose down gently. Accelerating.
Wizz 1545, expecting clearance.
70 knots, reverser stowed. Off on the brakes. We're going to roll off as quickly as we can here. Keeping our speed up, keeping our speed up, keeping our speed up. Right, we're onto the brakes. We'll vacate to the left. Good. Cool. Kept our speed up for him. Now we're on the brakes. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck.
Wizz Air 154, runway 13 right, clear
good
to
one.
land, wind 120 degrees 6 knots.
Clear to land 13 right, Wizz Air 154.
Ooh, we're close, but he got us in. We're close. Sweet.
And Wizz Air 154, expedite vacate to the left, please.
Good flight, guys.
Roger, we'll expedite to the left.
Chrono's off. We got to go over to ground now.
Wizz Air 1,
121.
excellent job, thank you very much. Contact ground 121.901. Have a nice one, ciao.
121.901. Thanks for wonderful ATC. We'll see you soon. Wizz Air 1. All right, 121.91 for us. And we are vacated on... Where are we? We are on Bravo 2. Ground hello, Wizz Air 1, vacated 13 right, Bravo 2.
Wizz Air 1 Budapest, ground good evening. Taxi to stand 272 via Bravo Mike Papa 1.
Sorry, did you say stand 272 via Bravo 2, Bravo 2 and Mike 1?
Bravo 2, Bravo 3, Bravo 4 Mike Papa 1, yes.
Okay, Bravo 2, Mike 3, Bravo 4, Mike 1, I think was there one. I fucked that up again, didn't I? Bravo 3 is here. I don't know why I'm having such a... I've never flown in and out of this airport, so I always get mixed up when I'm flying into new airports about like exactly what taxiways or what. Bravo 2 to Bravo 3 to... He said Mike somewhere. I thought he said Mike 1. Is he Papa 1? I don't know.
Wizz Air 7471, contact tower 118.1. Bye bye.
118.1.
Flight time 58 minutes on that one, chat. We're gonna go ahead and stop our recording as well. Beautiful. And landing lights can go off, nose light over to taxi, strobe lights off, wing lights off, AP master start switch is on. Thank you, Gigliotis. Appreciate it, my friend.
Ground, Wizz Air 1545, vacated 13 right on Bravo 2.
Okay, there's Mike.
Wizz Air 1545 Budapest, ground good evening. Taxi to stand 273 via Bravo Mike Papa 1.
Well, it's just a 272.
Stand 273 via Bravo, Mike Papa 1. For Wizz Air 1545.
Okay, this should be us. 272, no, Wizz Air. Okay. Good. We'll spool up the APU. Runway turnoffs can go off as well. This is really cool scenery. We need to fly in and out of Budapest more, chat. When we get that A321, we're going to be in here like crazy with that Wizz Air. It's nice scenery too. Well modeled. Always British Aviator. Next live stream is going to be on Thursday. Back in the US/Canada. I kind of want to do some jets. I think on Thursday we're going to do some Air Canada jets. We'll fly the Toronto Maple Leafs or the Ottawa Senators or something like that. They have that beautiful Air Canada Jets livery. I've been meaning to do that one, so I want to do that one. Bomb Tech, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you, dude. Glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming to hang out.
Shamrock 676.
Alright, this is 270. We should have 272.
Via Bravo Mike Papa 1.
$272. Alrighty, beautiful. Park brake is on. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Beacon light is off. Seatbelt signs is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down back to Budapest where we started the day. Nice little high five from her. We're going to request our deboarding. There we have it, friends. A beautiful day of flying. The Wizz Air ground crew coming up here. Deboard the aircraft. Very, very nice, my friends. Look at that scene right there. It was a really good fight. It was a lot of fun. A little bit of some crazy vectors there at the end, but we end up getting in there nice and safe. Wonderful. Absolutely awesome. I hope you guys did enjoy that one. If you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well if you're just coming to hang out. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. It was a lot of fun. Got a little bit of a vector there. I'm looking at the flight path on Sim Toolkit Pro. Pretty damn cool. I still don't know how to end my flight on Sim Toolkit Pro. If anybody uses Sim Toolkit Pro and you know how to end your flight, I don't know. You used to be able to end your flight. I don't know how you end flights now. But yeah, they really messed this up. They really messed this up. I just see plan of fight, and it's a little green symbol. I don't see anything anymore. I'm on version 1.2.1, and I just don't see. Like, there's no way to do it. To end the flight, under the flight details, I see dashboard flight summary. I see OFP load sheet, full flight log and routing. Hold on, I need to open this back door. Dismiss, good, there we go. Yeah, I see full flight log and routing. I see METAR and TAF. I see flight tools, export and prefile, view map options, and rain radar options. That's it. I don't know where 1.2.1 to end the flight. Under the flight details, like I have dashboard, I see plan of flight, disconnect, flight summary, live flight, flight planning, VFR, flight schedule, my logbook, my fleet, my screenshots, real airline ops, flight tools, settings. I don't see anything, dude. Can you share your screen? I can't because it's on my second computer. I can't share that screen because it's on the streaming PC. But yeah, I don't see anywhere where it says. Yeah. Kevin, are supposed to use the anti-ice in the 320. Again, visible moisture. Visible moisture is usually what you're looking for. Yeah, like even like when I zoom in, like I don't see anything to end the flight. Sky Vector, NOTAM, METAR, TAF, says the cycle. Go full screen. Yeah, I don't see anywhere where it says to end the flight. It's weird. Weird. Anyways, we'll just close it out. I just feel it's odd that you can't end they switched everything around with this update, the 1.21 update. They switched everything and it feels a little bit weird. But anyways, guys, thanks for coming to hang out today. Really do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed these flights. Shall we look at the replay? let's look at the replay. We'll go GSX, we'll restart the Kutau script, we'll jump inside, we'll close all these, we'll make sure the aircraft is set up and ready to go. We're going to go to panel state, ready, and activate. Good. Let's set our flaps all the way full. We'll go upstairs, we'll make sure all of our lights are on as well for our replay. Good, 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 good. Wonderful. That is all set there. We'll just wait for the flaps to go full, and then we'll be able to watch the replay, chat. Felt like a really nice arrival. Hopefully it was. Slug gifted another 5 members. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. Another 5 gifted members to the channel. He gifted 5 yesterday as well. Thank you, Slug. Appreciate the support, my friend. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. Really do appreciate you. All right, let's watch it from right about here. Should be good. Get in some nice wing views. Look at that. The sun just came out for this approach. You can see all those fall colors. Slug, thanks, man. Appreciate you guys. Get some no floaties in chat for Slug. And if you did just get a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat. That is incredibly kind. Slug, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Get when I'm pulling in the jet, we're using rudder pedals or your joystick? Joystick, nose wheel steering. But I only have the nose wheel for like my Airbus planes. For other aircraft, I'm using rudder pedals. So like when I fly like my PMDG stuff, or like the 787 or something, that's what I'm using. Miles, 2 months. Thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Hopefully that's 2 months of gifted members. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks for your support, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was a perfect landing, chat. Perfect landing. Super happy with that one. In the touchdown zone. Off on the brakes nice and early for the aircraft behind us landing as well. Great day of flying, my amigos. Great day of flying. Again, mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you all so much for your support. I truly do appreciate you. Without any of you here, none of this is possible. So seriously, thank you all very, very much for supporting the streams. I truly do appreciate it. I know today's a little bit of a short stream. We're sitting right at about the 3-hour mark, but yesterday was a long one. We went almost 5 hours yesterday. That was a great stream as well. If you missed yesterday, go check out the VOD. It was absolutely fantastic. We flew from Gatwick to Innsbruck and then Innsbruck back to Gatwick. We did a beautiful circle to land runway 8 into Innsbruck, and then we did an auto land on the way back into Gatwick as the weather was a little bit crazy and chat wanted to see an auto land. So absolutely perfect. I had a great time flying today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's arrivals. Beautiful approach into Warsaw, and then again a beautiful approach here back into Budapest. It was a great day of flying. Love the scenery. We'll definitely back to Budapest. Guys, thanks for coming to hang out. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value, but donates with your time, your effort, hanging out in chat, smashing down that thumbs up button, I want to thank you guys just as much as well. I appreciate everybody that comes to hang out and watch my streams. You guys are absolutely awesome. Appreciate every single one of you. Next live stream for me is going to be Thursday afternoon. Again, we're going to be back in North America. We're probably going to do some Air Canada jets. That's really one that I've been circling and kind of waiting for. So Ottawa out of somewhere, Toronto out of somewhere, I don't know, but Thursday plan for Air Canada jets. Gonna be flying some NHL teams around. Should be a fun one. Should be kind of cool to simulate that. So happy landings, my friends. Have yourselves a great start to the week. Look forward to seeing everybody on Thursday. See